I hear music. What's up, chat?
What's
How you
going
doing, bro?
on? I'm good, bro. How you been?
Been good, man. Long time, dude.
Yeah, man. It's been
Feels
a
like
minute.
it's been a while, right?
Yeah, we had to cancel that stream.
Yep, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Definitely feels like it's been a while.
Been a while, yeah. I wonder if we'll be able to still, is it like riding a bike? We'll be able to pick off where we left off.
I gotta
Do I have
relearn all
rust
this,
I gotta
bro.
shake off?
I gotta relearn this.
Right, exactly. That's how it feels. Still got it? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Long
Let's see
time,
here.
long time.
We'll let the chat trickle in.
Yep.
See who's on here. No one's hit the chat yet. Hola, family.
Welcome,
Anybody
everyone.
here?
Yep.
There he is.
Pops is in the building. I'm sure he's watching the Eagles games too, somewhere in the background.
Oh, Eagles game is on.
Sweating it out. That's a close one right there. How was your Christmas, man?
Good, bro.
It was good?
Good, man. It was fun. The day of Christmas was definitely eventful. Had family over. We hosted. So a little bit of stress. But it ended pretty well. It was pretty good. I was exhausted personally, but
stress and joy all at the same time.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the music's still on. Did you mean to do that?
No, I just like music on, and that's my problem. Let me turn that off.
Head in the back. Yeah. All right.
How about you, bro?
Esther? Welcome. I've been good, man. I had a good time with the family. Been busy, man. I was tired today. I had just had to sleep most of the day.
Today?
I think just recharging. Yeah, we had a lot of things that we did. We did Christmas. Then the next day we did like a cousin's game night or whatever with the family again, somewhere else. So back-to-back family days. So busy, man. But that's draining. It's draining. So I think my body was just tired, and I just needed to nap. But it was good. Beautiful time. Grateful for the family. I know during this season it could be a lot of people who miss their family or who are away from their family, and who wish they had that opportunity and privilege. So I'm always grateful to God for that. And I always try to remind my kids, to take advantage of every moment we have with our loved ones. So
that's true. Jolanda,
what's up?
My mom. She stepped in here. Nice.
Is that mom's? Nice.
Yeah. What's up,
Bienvenido.
Mom? Welcome to the stream. I think she heard giveaway and she logged on.
Yeah, so tell the people we're doing giveaway today. What's going on?
Yeah, we're gonna give it some more time. We'll let some people trickle in real quick. Let's see. Let's give it a time. What time you think, P? We should?
I don't know, but what is it? What is the giveaway? What's it look like? Let them know for the people who are here.
So let's do. So we have to do the beginning stream. So it's 7:18. We'll give it a couple minutes more. But I will explain the giveaway. We're gonna have to explain this a couple times as people trickle in.
Yeah, that's cool.
But so first things first, I did promise to all you out there that I will be 3D printing a couple things. And so this is an ornament that I've been giving around this Christmas season.
Beautiful.
All right.
Yep.
Something for the tree. It's a little nativity scene. Got a little baby Jesus there. Very cool.
Yep. I got one of those, so I can attest to it. It's fire. It's good.
There you go.
We love it.
Some bookmarks, y'all. See if I can get it to focus. Got some bookmarks. Iron sharpens iron. Proverbs 27:17.
Love that.
For those who read the Bible, we got a little.
I gotta enter this. I gotta enter this giveaway myself. Oh no!
And this one is a custom one, guys. This one, I'm proud of this one. This one came out pretty good. But for supporting the channel, you get to have one of these bad boys.
Oh, exclusive! I like it.
And y'all,
fire. That's dope.
That's how that looks.
Very cool.
And then there's 3 different giveaways, guys. 3 different giveaways. We're gonna have this intro one here. We're gonna have one in the middle and one in the end. But the way I figured I was gonna do this one, there's 3 books that we've mentioned, and here they are. That's Mere Christianity.
Love
C.S.
that.
Lewis.
Beautiful.
We got the Screw Tape Letters.
Those covers are dope.
And then we have this one by Lee Strobel.
Yes, that's a
Case
great
for
one.
Christ. These are the ones that I've personally went through. I've had a great time in audiobook land. You know, y'all, I can't do books, but each giveaway checkpoint will be one book. Okay. And right now we have a helper that is helping us with this list. So right now, for those of you, since we are at the opener of the stream, please, if you want to join this raffle of a gift, put a Christmas tree inside the chat right now.
What's up, Saved by Grace?
I'm gonna put a timer here.
Yep. Drop some Christmas tree emojis to enter into the raffle. We're giving away some free things today. It'll be fun for sure.
Saved by Grace is in there. Esther's in there.
Esther's in. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, they put 3 Christmas trees. They thought they were getting raffle tickets. They want triple up.
Nah, that's cool.
Some rules. I have a timer in here, so it's 5 minutes going. Once it ends, those of you who put a Christmas tree in there, you guys will be added to the wheel in which P will handle the raffling on after this. But a couple rules here. If you won once, unfortunately, you're out of the next 2. So there's that. And if you are close to us in proximity, these will be hand delivered to you. If you are far away from us by chance, shout out to
mail
Japan. I didn't see him in here yet.
Right.
We have to mail those as well.
For sure, for sure.
Case for Christ. So, this is how I wanted to do this. I mentioned Mere Christianity first, and then I jumped into Screw Tape, and then I jumped into A Case for Christ. Okay. So with that being said, I think that's how I want the raffles to go. Okay. So first is going to be Mere Christianity. What do you think about that? Mere Christianity.
Yeah, I mean, this is our first giveaway, so we'll figure it out as we go along. But sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me for sure.
We're gonna repeat
I'm excited.
This. We need Christmas trees in the chat if you guys want to enter the giveaway, please. Christmas trees in the chat. If you do not know how to put a Christmas tree emoji in the chat, you can type in Christmas tree.
Right. That works.
Anyway it works.
Right.
Christmas tree in the chat. I don't know if my mom uses
right. Emojis
like that. Yeah.
No worries, bro. Got it.
So far we only have Saved by Grace and Esther with the Christmas trees. Who else we got out there?
It's just starting to, so could just be low numbers today. We'll see what it is.
That's
no
fine.
stress though. They're already in, so that's like better odds for them. Can't beat that.
50. That's a 50-50 right there.
Yeah. That's the way to go.
Oh, we got the third. Pops, where you at? Throw a Christmas tree in the chat.
Pop says he doesn't want free gifts.
He
doesn't want charity. No,
I think he has the ornament actually, so maybe he's like, let them have it. 2 minutes left, y'all. 2 minutes left. Christmas tree in the chat. Emoji time. Yeah, so real quick, Mere Christianity is really good. This is big. I went on an apologetics run.
Jay's in here. Mom put the Christmas tree in. Jalen.
Yeah, Jalen, we got the giveaway going, bro. Throw a Christmas tree in the chat, my man.
Yeah. Welcome.
We got 1 minute and 40 seconds. So I went on an apologetics run. This one is a really great book, C.S. Lewis, Mere Christianity. Man, I can't tell you how much this has blessed me. These are types of books, I'm going to tell you, family, that I would take your time in these books. Really try to extract everything you can. Maybe take notes on them, because when it comes to defending the faith, I mean, these guys have done incredible work. And Mere Christianity is absolutely superb when it comes to that.
Put it on the screen. Let me see what it looks like. The cover.
Here we go.
This is the first one that's coming up on the giveaway right now.
You got 1 more minute, guys.
Mere Christianity, very popular book. It's used even in seminaries as some of the book work for students to get into, especially in the first years. So very, very, very good book.
There we go. Rosie got the Christmas trees in there.
What's up, Rosie? Welcome.
The back reads, the beloved classic on what all Christians believe. C.S. Lewis is the ideal persuader for the half convinced, for the good man who would like to be a Christian, but finds his intellect getting in the way. Very good book, guys. Very good book. All right. I'm going to do a 10-second countdown. We got a couple Christmas trees out there. 10-second countdown coming up. Last call. We're doing a giveaway. Throw a Christmas tree in the chat so you can add your name into raffling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. This raffle has been closed. Hold on. Oh, that last Christmas tree in there.
She's in. We got
the
it.
The ruling is she's in. All right. So a reminder, guys, that there is 2 more giveaways during the stream. So please stay tuned for those.
This is just the first one here.
We're separating them out hourly. Okay. So the last one will be on the ending towards side of the dream. Of the stream. All right. So we are going to now put all the names inside the chat. So bear with us, y'all.
1 second. I'm working on it right now.
We'll throw some music on.
Welcome, Gianna.
She's in the house. All right, let's see here. What can we do?
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I miss anybody? We got Rosie, Gianna, Jay. Oh, Yolanda.
First giveaway is underway, y'all. We are creating this wheel. We will show it on stream. And we'll have our first contestant, y'all. Very exciting. Thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you for entering a post-Christmas stream. Some life events have happened. And we were unable to come last Sunday.
We had somebody passing away who was close to us in the family.
Right.
Their service was that Sunday, so we wanted to honor that time. So that's why we weren't on last week. But we're here back.
Yeah, for sure. But we are back.
All right, so let me go ahead and share the screen.
All right.
Get started real quick. Bam.
Real quick. One more thing, family.
Can we see that?
Yes, we can. All right. Very good.
Good. Are we missing anybody? Let's see. Jalen, Rosie, Esther, Saved by Grace, Jessica, Gianna, Yolanda. Anybody we didn't miss that we missed? Or does that look good?
I think that's good. Let's check with the referees. Let's see. I think that's good. All right. So real quick, before we spin the wheel, do not be dismayed. There is 2 other giveaways. So if you didn't get into this one, you have 2 other chances. All right, guys?
We'll make sure to get it to you. But again, also, if you win this one, that automatically gets you out of the next 2.
This one is for Mere Christianity, baby.
All right, you ready? I'll do 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Good
Who's
luck,
the
guys.
first winner?
Here it is, Gianna.
Jessica last second.
Very nice. Very, very,
that was
very
close.
Nice. That was
I
close.
thought it was Gianna for sure.
This is for the winner of Mere Christianity. Again, chat, I'm going to go through some of the... You can pop me up, zoom me up again.
Yeah, let me take this off. Go ahead.
The winners are going to have a different book, but we also have some 3D printed items. Got that. We got some bookmarks here. And we also got the Worthy Conversations keychain. Congrats, Jessica, on the first of the giveaway.
Nice.
Very good,
Congrats.
very good.
What up, Ray?
Ray's in the
Ray's in the
house.
chat. Ray, you just missed the first giveaway. But we're gonna do another one coming up soon.
Next giveaway is right here, y'all. We're going for the screw tape letters and another set of those 3D printed things that I just showed up on stream, okay? All right. Excelente. All right, so now Jessica cannot be in the other ones, so make sure.
And the other ones. Yep.
Yeah. Congrats, y'all. Very good. Okay, y'all. So we can get into some combos as we, take on the rest of the stream, right?
Yeah. Let's do it. How was everybody's Christmas? Everybody had a good one? Everybody got what they wanted? Kids happy if you got kids, hopefully. Health wise, I know there's been a lot of health issues going around. I've had some close family. It's always weird that when things like that happen during the holidays. So we definitely want to send prayers out to anybody dealing with that. We know this season makes it a little bit harder when we're dealing with things like that. So we definitely have a lot of loved ones in our prayers at this time. Also, we don't want to be dismayed. We want to keep encouraged, staying close to Christ, keeping our faith through prayer, knowing that, God can heal if it's his will.
Amen.
But yeah, I know we're dealing with a lot of that as well.
Yeah. Outside of the giveaway, man, we're really just going to go off the heart today, I think, personally. So for me, what I would kind of like want to talk about is something that kind of struck my heart while going through, the passing of a beloved one in our church.
Okay.
And I kind of want to speak from my perspective, kind of knowing this individual. So her name was Deborah. She was a pastoral leader in our church. She had been very, very influential. She did so many things. Deborah came to me about classes for the school of ministry. So I had the opportunity to, get to know Deborah closer while I did 3 years in school of ministry. She was my point of contact. And then I got to meet her lovely husband, Angel, really great guy. Played basketball with him. You remember that day we were playing basketball with him? Surprisingly, he's really, really in shape. He actually kind of put me to shame a little bit. He works, he delivers packages, I believe, for FedEx. So he's definitely an in shape gentleman. But in this whole season with them, towards the latter half, right, of when she became ill, she ended up entering my hospital a couple times. And I got a call one day from the pastors, and they were calling me to the bedside because she had entered the ED, and there was some complications going on. And I was just, for me, working in the medical field, there's something that happens, right, when you've been so long in the medical field, and you're surrounded by a lot of sickness, a lot of passing, and it's just, it hits differently when it's somebody and so I had a hard time navigating all that and I thought I did a good job of kind of like holding my emotions and stuff like that and trying to be there for them and the pastors and all that and her family and try to explain things the best I could. So in all that though, like I felt like God was showing me something. And a couple other times that, Deborah kind of went into the hospital, I had the opportunity to be there. Every time they text me she was there, I would go and visit her. And let me tell y'all, man, this woman, despite what she was going through, always had a smile on her face every time she's seen me. No matter what was going on, y'all, like the spirits were so high. And it's crazy when that happens, because it's like, you quickly think, if you put yourself in these shoes, right? And you're like, man, like, I don't know if I could do that same thing. I don't know if I can be as strong and as happy and as joyous, but we all know that is a fruit of the spirit, right? And the last memory I have of her is very warm because it was a smile, you know, and she just had like this infectious smile, and she was at peace with things. And you know, when we went to the, you know, the celebration service, like this is what I kind of really want to kind of get into, because I struggle with that, and that part of my heart where I often get frustrated that sometimes I don't feel enough. I've mentioned this to a couple friends, and I frustrate with this, and I know it's because of my type of work I do. But man, I was praying. I said, God, break me, like just break me. I want to feel enough. And the whole service goes by, and then we have these specials that were going on, and the gentleman goes, and him and his brother, his military guys, they go up there and they sing the song, and I just lost it. And it's crazy to pray for that. I know that's kind of weird for people to hear, maybe, but for me, that was something that was like important. Like I wanted to feel, and I prayed to God to allow me to feel, and I did. And that song, it was in Spanish. So I couldn't even tell you that I even knew what the words meant, but yeah. So beautiful service. Husband goes up and he speaks, and like just more emotions, man. And but they did amazing, man. The service was amazing, and she'll be definitely missed.
Man.
It's kind of been the journey, you know.
Yeah, man. I know with me, like when it's somebody who's in the faith who passes away,
Yeah.
and if I'm not really, really close to them, I always have this feeling of like, man, I know they're moving on to a better place. So there's a part of me that it's like, it's not a sad feeling. It's almost like, man, they're getting to get out of here and all the stress and all the trouble that we have here on this earth. And they're in a better place, right? That's what we believe. That's what we know. I think that's where our faith really kicks in, when you know it's somebody who was walking with the Lord, whose fruit has been evident through their walk and through their life, through relationships that they have built with others. That's one of the most obvious evidences, is like, what are other people saying about you? Because anybody could brag about themselves and, you know, really put themselves on a pedestal, but it's about what relationships and what the others around you who interacted with you have been saying, and how do they feel your fruits were beneficial for the community around you, right? The God gives us fruit that's not just for us, it's for the lost, it's for the brothers, it's for the sisters, it's for the community. So when others can attest that you've impacted, I know, like even in the funeral, there was somebody who I had seen in church a few times. Didn't know them too deeply. I saw when they first started coming years ago, and then, you know, just like a regular gentleman, kind of like maybe a little bit older than me, 3-4 years older, something like that. And Deborah was like a counselor, I think, and she, you know, definitely helped a lot of people in their walk on the side, you know what I mean, apart from just like from the altar or from just regular ministry. And it seemed like it made an impact in a lot of people's lives. And when I saw this gentleman stand before, you know, stand before her body there at the viewing and everything, and just like the way he was broken down and like bawling and like he didn't want to leave her side, could really attest to, you know, she played an important part in this new believer's life. I really do think there are more new believers within the last few years. So she definitely left the impact in his life, and those are the kind of things that you see, and it's just like, man, that's a blessing. And you know, hopefully we're making the same impact around others around us. We never know how much time we have left, and we should be rejoicing for those who are gone and who walk in the faith and who are getting into a better place. Like Paul says, you know, to live is Christ, but to die is gain. And he says, like, I want to go, but it's more beneficial for me to stay, Paul says, to help the new believers, to help the young church be established.
Amen.
So while we're here on earth, that's what we want to be doing. We want to just help those around us as much as we can, but ready to go whenever God calls us, excited. I'm ready to leave. Like, come back, Lord, tomorrow, please.
Yeah.
I'm ready. So
Yeah, I did see that gentleman. I did see that gentleman who you're talking about. I don't know him personally, but he definitely was broken. It is amazing to see, definitely the lives she's touched. She a doctorate in psychology, a brilliant mind, and to come and serve in our church for all the years she did, man, she was just a huge blessing to us.
Amen.
Um, but like you say, I think as me and you were speaking after, we kind of looked over at the casket, and you said something interesting. He's like, man, it looks like that it looks like a portal to the next world over there.
Yeah.
And I like that you said that, because it's like I've always told this to people and said this, and death is a doorway. It's something we walk through. It's not where we stop. And when you have these services and funerals and stuff, and there's no greater reminder that how many have walked through that doorway already, and how one day we're going to walk through that doorway, and all the promises of God are on the other side of that. But
Yeah.
It's beautiful at the same time. You know what I mean? I often also say this too. We want healing all the time, family. All the time, I think that we always feel that if we're following Christ, that healing is just a part of what that walk is with Him. That we're cut into His power, and His power is connected to healing. He is the healer. He's overcome the grave, overcome the physical flesh. Right? I feel like sometimes we get caught up in that, we don't deserve certain things to happen to us, that we are expecting a healing to occur because we follow Him. Um, but there's another side to that, because I often say this, and I'm like, in the field of work that I am in, I see a lot of suffering. I see a lot of disease processes. I see with my eyes. I see what it's doing to these individuals. And so in my line of work, what I do, we think of death sometimes as a means of an end, but it really is. We want God to heal, but death is a type of healing. It's a shedding of a flesh that is decaying as we enter into life with Him. But we can't process that, because no, we want to be here. Some of us crave to be here. And when you mention Paul, it reminds me, Paul craved to be there with Him, but he's like, I'm going to live out my purpose here. My day will come. I'm going to live my purpose here. And that's where I feel like when I process death and like these celebrations, it's like, yeah, my day's coming, but let's keep working for God. Let's keep
Amen.
going, you know?
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. It was a hard time, y'all. It's tough.
Yeah, and I think it's always hard too, like for the spouses who get, who are still here now, who have to continue this journey
Yeah.
on this earth, without their better half. So that's always, I think, the tough part. So we got to keep them in prayer as well. Just trusting God,
He's such a good dude, man. My husband's such a good dude. If I can have my composure at least half of what his was, man, he's a good guy, man. God bless him. God bless the family and all that, man. We'll be loved sincerely.
Amen. Amen.
As we go forward. But, this Christmas season, I heard a video recently that resonated with me. They say that, we in the season of joy, sometimes we don't expect suffering and sorrow. We don't expect, but it happens sometimes. And my wife was talking about this. She had read something that says that some of the most stressful times is holiday season.
Yeah.
Like it seems a little backwards, because you want it to be this joyous celebratory, thing, but it can be very stressful for some people. And so, which is interesting, but I do feel it, especially when I'm hosting. I'm like,
I
oh
wonder
man, I'm
if,
stressed.
when you're around other family, like, or you're around just others, and a lot of times we picture the way we behave
Yeah.
very different than what we actually do in reality, because we're apart from others for so long. Most of our time we're at work with the same people I work with. You know what I mean? And then when you come around family, it's a lot more they already know you. It's like a different vibe. It's not like normal vibe. And then there's times where you could bump heads, you could get upset, emotions are high, or you're having a good time. And sometimes you leave parties just like, man, like what happened, or or what was going on, or you know what I mean. On the other spectrum, like just having a great time, super happy. But I always think about like there's always people who come together for family gatherings and might leave, feeling empty still. And I
Mm,
feel like that's always something that I want to battle against. And I always have a heart for, people who struggle with that. Because you should never feel that way when you're around family and friends and things like that. But life could be just so tough, man. Because
yeah.
we put our eyes and our mind on the earthly things versus on the things of God. And it's like, man, if we could all walk more like Christ, then it wouldn't be a lot of this stuff happening so often. But at the end of the day, that helps us grow at the same time. The pain, the suffering helps us be more mature. And that's just part of walking with others. There's going to be times that are tough. There's going to be different personalities that you clash with, but you should be excited to be around that. I think I love being around people, no matter if it goes bad or good. Like I love it. I'm grateful. I have excitement for it every time, because there's something to learn either about myself, to learn about others, and if you see it and you approach it that way, and just trust in God, it just helps you get closer to God too, and you feel like you're never alone, no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense or not, but
No, it
I
does.
see some people sometimes like more quiet or like leave the parties early, things like
Mm,
that. And I'm like, dang, but we not paying enough attention to them during the party. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
For sure. It's weird because I feel like I've always been like that in high school. I don't know, man. I always, I'm not saying that the families that are left are oddities, but I always feel like I've always make friends with the kids that are quiet or are oddities. Like they're just like socially have this awkwardness. I always dap them up, always say hello to them. I always pay attention more to them for some reason than those who are in the direct center social circle. I
Mm,
don't know. I've always been that way. So what you're saying resonates with me. Like you can actually definitely like you feel empty. Like man, I was so locked in over here. I didn't even focus on other people over here, and that definitely does. You feel like you take a L with you in some fashion.
yeah,
Um,
that's
I
funny you
do.
mentioned that too, real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Um, because my father from very young made it a point for me to like always pay attention to the kids who are picked on, always pay attention to the kids who are less popular. And because of that, I always grew up in school just same way, like always looking out for the little guy, or you know what I'm saying,
Mm,
those who are less um who I could see are struggling socially and things like that, and try to make them feel more comfortable.
yeah, man.
So that's kind of the same. I relate to that.
No. Yeah, I remember real quick. I remember this kid in high school. We had a big center courtyard in our high school, and this kid between classes, you're switching classes. So this kid would go and just start running, and he would hit the like a seat, a bench. He'll hit the bench, and he'll like flip over it. Bro, it was incredible. And then he'll stop and pose, and he'll do like a Spider-Man pose. And then he'll keep running to his other class. And everybody yelled out, Spider-Man, like they called him Spider-Man. I tell you now, bro, I saw him around a couple years ago. I saw him around the mall.
Mm,
And my man is still doing the same thing.
crazy.
He's still running around, and I'm yelling out Spider-Man to him. Like, it's cool, man. It's cool. But he was one of those, like, I always kept him, and we were all dap him up. All my boys would dap him up and stuff, and we showed love to him. But, getting back to the whole family thing, like, you can feel like, I don't know if the word's rejected, but ignored or, you know, just not seen. And I know that plays off of like introvertedness, extrovertedness, but there are tensions in families. There are some seasons that you go into gatherings and you drag yourself there and you don't want to be there because of whatever's happening. And I know in my family, there's a lot of dynamics in my family, and I know that there's been seasons like that. Um, but
Yeah, and I wanted to mention it just because if there's anybody in the chat who might have felt that way, I
yeah,
mean, it's not to be discouraged, just to continue to love, forgive, um, and hopefully you had a great Christmas and a great time with family. But either way, whatever side you fall on, Yeah, just keep your head up, keep loving people, keep learning about
Mm,
yourself, growing. It's not a reason to, what I'm saying, get down and like defeat yourself or beat yourself up. That's what the enemy wants you to do.
mhm.
Um, but nah, it's all about growth. It's all about growth. It's all about continuing to push, and just loving God, learning more about God. He
Yeah.
knows why we have the family we have. Like sometimes I look back and I'm like, man, why God did you put me in in these circumstances, and why were these the people who gave life to me or whatever that may look like. um and God always is just like, he knows why. We got to
Mhm.
trust. And you know the world, it's so many different personalities. It's just interesting to me, man.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
you have to pray over all that. I
Yeah.
know in my family, I've seen a lot of change in my family, a lot of growth, a lot of maturity in my family, and that took a lot of years. I never thought it can get there. There's a season where I'm like, yeah, this is never going to be the way I picture it. But in prayer, man, and in faith, like I see how the Spirit of God works. Just pray, y'all. Pray over your families. Pray for all those, you know.
Amen. And we're about to have New Year's coming up, so and there'll be some more parties to hang out with.
Yeah.
Interact, have fun.
But real quick before we jump to New Year's, I did see a game that you were involved in. Can you explain what that game was with the sticky notes?
So we went to my sister-in-law's house, and they were playing a bunch of different like family games that everybody gets involved with, and whatever.
Hmm.
And I guess this game was putting sticky notes on your shirts, and then you gotta like shake them off. You can't like touch them. You
Is
gotta
there a
like jump up
prize?
and down. I don't even know if it was a prize. I think
Oh,
it
it's
was
just
just a matter of
competition.
like, yeah, competition. It's all bragging
Okay.
rights.
Oh, okay.
We
Okay.
played like 6 or 7 different type of games. We were flipping in, um, bows in the bucket. We were blowing candles by saying only Merry Christmas. You had to blow out so many candles. But there was one that had you put sticky pads on your shirt. I think like 20 sticky pads,
Oh,
and you gotta
wow.
shake them off or whatever. Yeah. So
That, by the way, there is a reel on this. Uh, I would have loved
yeah,
to have shown it, but
it's streaming. It's out there.
yeah, it was.
You can show it if you find it. I don't know where it's
Yeah,
at.
I think it's on Instagram somewhere. Um, but they all had all different, very different methods of how to shake off these sticky notes. It was so funny.
So I went
Um,
in with the mindset of, I'm gonna go old school church. I'm gonna see if the Holy Spirit helps me take it off.
that
That
was
was
hilarious, man.
that was my goal.
Yeah, that
It
was
didn't work.
hilarious.
So my shirt, I don't know what it was, but
Super
none of the
adhesion.
none of the sticky pads came off me at all, bro. No matter how hard I shook. I think it was the material of my shirt. Yeah, man.
Oh man, yeah. Everybody had their own method. Yeah, I think P had the Harlem Shake method.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
David had like the old school lean back. It was a little bit of a Fat Joe kind of like, but like, what's that called?
Fat Joe, yeah.
When you go under the bar, what's that called? When you
The
go under the bar,
luau.
the limbo, or whatever. I don't know what it's called,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
And
I
then
know what you're trying to say.
Ray was in the back. He's fighting for his life in the backside. I'm like, yo, that looked so fun though. That looked
It's
absolutely fun.
funny. I really don't know how to get it on here.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless you were tagged on it. Just anyone wants to show it. That's hilarious.
Right. I'm trying to see how we could find it. It might be on
Just
the.
anyone will find it in a heartbeat and post a link in the chat.
Let's see.
That was a good time. How about you guys? Did you guys have any, as we try to find this video, so funny, um, any special games? Anything you guys did for Christmas that's unique, that's tradition?
I'm
Maybe
putting it
just
in the
something new?
chat, Isaac, in the private chat, because you have to share it because mine doesn't show the audio.
Right. Let me see here.
Okay. Got that up.
Let's see if we can get this one up here. All right.
I try to use the Holy Spirit.
Hold up. I had to pause it.
Let's go. Is it coming up or not?
Yeah, it should be. All right, let's check this out.
Mm-mm.
3, 2, 1.
Turn the volume on.
God can do it. Only God can do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yo, Ray's going crazy.
Only God can do it. 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 Only He can save. Only He can heal. Only He can deliver. Only He can set free. Only He can do it.
I got every sticky pad still on my shirt.
Only He can do it.
Nothing's coming
Only
off.
God can do it. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. He's the only one. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Everybody clap your hands.
Oh, no. Wait. The beginning just gets me every time. One more time,
Only
y'all.
God can do it. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Do it. Do it.
That is gold, yo. That is so good.
Yeah, we had a
Very
good time,
funny.
man. A lot of good games. Shout out to Ray for hosting. They got a new house out there, a beautiful home. So we were able to come in and just have a good time, man. Good time, man.
Oh, that was Ray's home. Nice. Yeah, you got the new
Yeah.
crib, man. That's
Got the
awesome.
new crib. Whoops.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Very fun, man. That looked fun. So what we did.
I saw a
was we
video
did
of you.
something
Yeah, I
new.
saw a you video giving out gifts or something, right?
Yes. So we came up with a different idea. I honestly don't even know where it originated from. But
Rosie said she wants to try that next year. So you already know, put it on the list.
that's a lot of sticky notes. My family's huge. Everybody's gonna want to get in on that, bro. It's just
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
sticky
tight.
notes
Buy
everywhere.
the packs.
Well, not at my
Yeah.
house then, because I'm not cleaning that up. Anyway, but we tried something new this year. I want to say me and my wife were kind of thinking about doing something new. We always do a couple different games, but what we noticed is that when you're setting up multiple games, there's a lot of labor in setting it up. We gotta wait, we gotta set up the other one, we gotta wait. So I'm like, yo, why don't we just go in on like one big game? It probably ease the whole transitional periods or whatever.
Right.
So we ended up landing on a Christmas auction, and so what we did with that was like, I was the auctioneer, and we gave everybody play money, about $200 of play money. Remember, mind you, this is very rough because we don't.
Oh, I didn't think I see that. I didn't think I saw this.
Yeah, it's very rough idea. So we were trying to work it out, adding things, just being creative. So we gave everybody $200 of play money. I don't know if that was enough. Maybe we'll give them more next year. Who knows? So we had about 22, 23 gifts, something like that. And then we were going through each gift. They're numbered, and each gift has a sticker that has a kind of like a riddle-esque of the gift. So we would read it, and it'll be some type of riddle, and they would choose whether or not they wanted to bid on it or not.
Okay.
And so, we would start thinking, $5, $10, $15, $20, and then they'll bid, and then finally sold. So we did that. It was really cool.
Like a spin on the white elephant gift or something.
Correct. So we had a bunch of different gifts, some of them weren't like Zonka gifts, like, you know what I mean? Like they were like, some gifts are better than others for sure, but not like, what white elephant, you have like a gift that is kind of like a joke gift.
Okay,
so we had kind of that, but they were still practical. They're still usable.
Cool.
But it was so funny, man. My nephew, we and my wife were talking about, my nephew goes and he gets all in on the gift. He was like, oh, $80, $90, $100. And then he goes and he cracks the tin. It was in the tin can open, and it was these 5-pound dumbbells. And he grabs it and he's like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. And just the image of him, he's this big guy, and he gives me these dumbbells like that. It was so funny, bro.
That's great.
They enjoyed it, man. I think we're gonna do a couple twists next year. I think because I have the 3D printer, I'm gonna get a little bit more aggressive on some cooler gifts. There was a 3D printed gift that one of my nephews won that he thought it was awesome. But I want to create tokens. What do you think about that? I want to create tokens where you put a token in the gift, and if they get the gift, it says that you have the steal token, and this person can actually go and has the opportunity to steal anybody else's gift. But then there's also other token that says this gift is safe. So it can't be stolen. So throwing little elements like that, maybe giving them $500 in cash so the aggressive bidding wars happen. that's why I think it's a really cool idea to do it, because there's so much.
Where'd you
things
see that?
can
Where'd you
add.
get that idea from?
Bro? I couldn't even tell you. Me and my wife kind of just hit us.
Got you. That's
Maybe
dope.
she saw it on a stream or a TikTok or something. I didn't,
Okay.
but she brought it to me, and I was like, "Yo, that's awesome. I'll do it. This is great.
Cool. Very
Very
dope.
fun game. Very fun game."
That's good, man. Yeah, I was gonna tell you, with your 3D printing, man, it was a hit at my house.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gave my kids some of the 3D printed art, and at the end of the, what was it, yesterday?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean it. It was my sister Lizette that sent the TikTok.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Liz.
That's cool.
What was I gonna say?
Mm-hmm. 3D
At the end
printing.
of the Christmas, I had asked my son, my oldest, like, what were your favorite gifts? He got a new phone, man. He was like, one of them was something else, and then his second favorite was one of your 3D printed art.
Oh, for
I'm
real?
like, dang, all right.
Let's go.
Fire. So yeah,
That's
man,
awesome.
definitely a hit. They loved it.
Yeah. Man, I wish I had something to show you. Oh, I actually kind of do. It's a little bit of a. Is this what I was printing out? Give me a second.
Bring it out.
So
It's a TikTok,
in the
she
3D
said.
printing world, we often think about objects and toys and articulating things. I had come across the thing where you can actually print art, and I thought it was really, really cool. And this one, you know, my sons, they love Spider-Man. So this is Miles Morales. This is actually a 3D
Fire.
piece.
Yeah.
So there's layers. There's black and there's gray and there's white and there's red. And somehow with the technology, it's able to create layers to produce an image. And when I printed this thing, I'm like, man, this is phenomenal. So there's actually a whole section and categories of these type of images.
Yeah, no, the boys loved them, man. Definitely
Really
a hit at our
aggressive.
house.
It's cool.
You gave
It's
them
cool.
like 4 each.
Yeah, so I wanted to give them at least 2 from each superhero that you mentioned that they liked.
Yeah, no, they loved it.
And I went down a rabbit hole because there's just so many. So I'm like, man, what are the more cooler ones? I really had to sift through a lot of different images.
That's funny.
But it was definitely a fun project. Some of them kind of had like a pop out 3D effect. Some of them had built-in frames, so they were a lot more polished. But the Spider-Man one with the comic background, I thought was
How
really
long do
cool.
those take to make?
It just depends on how
Like
big
how
they
long
are.
is that one? That Miles one?
So they're ranging anywhere from 5 to 7 hours, anywhere in the window. Because
that machine just stays on that long?
yeah,
just
I
printing?
have it going right now. It's printing another. Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah.
Okay.
Because after Christmas, all of a sudden everybody wanted all these special projects, and I love giving, so it's great.
Fire, fire.
But yeah, it's really cool. There's a really cool section of the 3D printing. Yeah,
Dope.
we'll see. But yeah, that was fun, man. That was fun.
We got another giveaway coming up, what, in like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that?
We're going to start taking names around, I want to say 8:20. So that way at 8:30, we can pick the name. So leading up to 8:20, I'll start another timer, and then we'll get that going. But any food for you, P? Anything that was like, you know, somebody had a standout dish? Did you guys do a lot of food during Christmas?
Bro, I ate so much. I'm full right now just thinking about it. I ate too much. There was too much good food. Pernil always hits. You know what I'm saying? The pernil, shout out to Theo Julio, my
Nice.
wife's mom's brother, made some pernil that was so good, dude. I was like, wow, this is one of the best pernils I've had. We had brisket, which was fire.
Wow.
Yeah, we had some good food, man. Jottie's mom's potato salad always is, you know, a hit.
Hitter.
Yeah, so
Nice.
we had some good food, man. I'm probably forgetting a bunch of other things, but yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
I didn't make a dish. You know, everybody brought some stuff though. But my mom's rice was really good this year. She like hooked it up. My niece Harmony, she makes like this insanely good mac and cheese now, which is crazy because like
fire.
mac and cheese is like a love language of mine. Like I just love mac and cheese.
Good mac and cheese for sure.
Yeah, and so she like made 2 trays of it, so that was just indulgence right there. But yeah, man, it was good.
Dope.
I had a good time.
What was I gonna say? What about for New Year's resolutions? Who's gonna try to burn off all this food we ate? I know I'm joining that boat. I don't know who's with me on that, but this year I gotta get on it. I'm
with you, bro. I'm with you. It's
Let's
a lot
do
of
some
work
New
to
Year's
maintain through
resolution.
it. I think it'd be insane for me to keep up a good diet from this day forward. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it's so
I
hard
wanted
to
to
do
do that, but then I'm like, we have a New Year's parties coming up in 3
Yeah.
days. I think Mel's catering some Zaza's Cuban sandwiches,
love
which is
Zaza's.
Cuban sandwiches like my love language. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie to myself. I'm just gonna start right on January 1st. Like that's it.
Yeah.
That's to be the last thing I eat. Whatever's at Mel's. And then I'm going in for the New Year. So hopefully.
I will say I do kind of want to do not just eat right, but I want to become more active. I used to be very active with basketball back in the day, because my brothers, I don't know if any of my brothers who play basketball out there have, like, I know Ray was out there. They stopped doing the basketball thing. That kind of hurt me, man, physically. we used to be faithful on Monday. So implementing some type of cardio, we can say weightlifting, yeah. Just anything, bro, accompanying with the diet. And kind of creating a stern regimen, trying to keep it as long as you can.
At our age, man, it's so important, bro. It's crazy. So I don't know if you know, but I have like joint issues. I got some. So anytime I kind of do workouts, that kind of holds me back. Unfortunately, I can't go too crazy. But I gotta work through that. I gotta figure out, maybe take some extra Tylenol on those days. I don't know what I gotta do. But.
You don't want to hurt other organs, just to, you know. But I got an issue too, bro. For some reason my muscles get sore after I work out. I don't know what's up with that.
Nah, that ain't it. I wish it was just that. Nah, this is like straight. So the ends of all my nerves start like shooting. Like it's like, I can't sleep, nothing.
But it's
like
during a lot of activity, or have you like isolated the reason?
Bro, I went to a doctor for like 6-7 months. They couldn't figure out. They just basically labeled it fibromyalgia, which at the end of the day is just like they don't know what's wrong with you. And they just kind of like, that's like a category of just like, it's not this or that. It's not rheumatoid arthritis. It's not this other thing. We don't know what it is, so they just labeled it under that. So yeah, but it's all good. We'll figure it out. I got no excuses, man.
But even with running, like running, biking, all the same thing.
Anything I do, even I do housework, you know what I'm saying, 2 days, whatever, is like, I'm gonna feel it like heavy.
Wow. I'm sorry. That sucks. But
so
I mean,
no excuses though. We gotta figure it out. Maybe I gotta do ice
that just
baths.
means that your diet is more important.
Right.
It's so much more important. Yep. So, but New Year's resolution is always going to be to lose weight. It's so cliche, man. But
who else has different New Year's resolutions out there? Put it in the chat.
Yeah, let's do that.
New Year's resolutions, diet, make more money.
Anything in ministry, anything in the career, ice bath and sauna. Okay.
Ice bath and sauna, for real.
That might be a thing for you.
Maybe. I try it.
Bro, ice bath? I've never done one. Sauna, I'm deathly afraid of ice baths.
Doesn't sound fun at all.
It does not.
Zero fun. Cold water, like, nah.
You know what I would do is I would crank it very cold after a hot shower, and I would try to endure the cold as long as I could. And after a while, you find that you can endure more and more and more. But if you don't keep that up,
definitely like building a tolerance to it. But that doesn't sound fun, man. I take my showers
very
like
healthy
the hottest water.
I know, it's very healthy for you though.
Yeah.
There's like a whole science behind that.
Ray said, "Go to church more." I like that. Fire.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna do more fasting. More fasting during.
I like that.
26 for sure.
Yeah, well, our church, I don't know how your church did it, but our church does like the January fast.
Yeah, we're gonna do that too. Start the year,
which is very good.
I think they do like 20 days, 26 days, something like that.
Yeah, I definitely want to partake in that, man. It's important, y'all, to crack open the year with fasting, man. Even definitely during these times that we're living in, right? Like we just don't know, you know, and we need the Spirit's guidance to do God's work in whatever avenue He wants, you know.
Amen.
So
crazy. We have another year already here, man. 2026. It's so wild, man. 2026.
Who felt like this year was cut short in some way? Like, I honestly feel like this year went by so fast. my heart feels the 6 months. It doesn't feel the full year. I'm crazy to say that, but honestly, I feel like it went by so fast. I only felt a 6 month time frame in my heart and mind, but
It was
the
wild,
calendar
yeah.
says a year went by.
Yeah. Yeah, it was wild. It was definitely a fast one, man. I don't know if it's because we're getting older, but yeah, trying to look back and try to picture 12 months worth of things, there's no way. I feel like it was like half a year at least, or
Yeah,
only.
my a buddy of mine, he was trying to explain that they say that there's some scientific phenomenon that happens when you get older, that when you're young and you're learning new things and you have this sponged mind, like it does this perception of time thing. I don't know. As you're older, you're not learning as much of things, but when you're young, so the time just it feels different. I don't know if that's true, but definitely when I was younger, man, I remember what was so agonizing was school years because I wanted to be done with school so bad. And the school years felt like I was doing the high school 4 years in 1 year. My freshman year took so long, and it was just like I wanted to be done.
See, shout
But
out to Mel though. That's how kind of like perspective is. Not perspective. I think it's also the situations that's going on in your life. Because she said, I think I'm the only one who had the longest year of her
wow,
life, which is
interesting.
reminds me of one of the beautiful things that I loved about COVID was time felt so slow during that COVID season. Like that
Yeah.
first year felt like it was 3 years in one, and only 1 year had passed. And it reminds me because I have friends who came down from Ohio, who came back to Florida, who moved away, and they were saying like time out there in Ohio is just all slow. Everybody's moving slow pace. Life isn't as busy. Life isn't as fast. But here in Florida, Central Florida, it's like you're so busy and there's always something to do and everything is like it doesn't stop. It's just making time go by too quick. So I'm at the point where I'm like, I maybe need to move out of the state and go to a slow place and have life slow down a bit, man, because it's crazy.
Yeah, Ray says the older you are, the busier you are. Time goes by faster. That's very good. And you know what? For the people who lose their mind on their phone, they do doom scrolling and all that, or gamers alike, I feel like that's the multiplier of time, bro. You lose time, you lose track of time so fast with that. And I feel like that's
Yeah,
another way to kind of like speed yourself up. I always think of that movie Click by Adam Sandler. He just kind of like speeds it up.
yeah, exactly. That's
My
very
wife
true.
says, my wife says summer breaks used to feel way longer when I was a kid. That's some facts. That's absolute facts.
Yo, time went by so fast this year that I'll have to admit that when Christmas came, I'm like, I didn't even want to put up decorations because I literally felt like I had just took them down. Like I just took them down like 2 months ago. Like,
True.
what do you mean put them back up? I think this year we just put only like the lights around the bushes. We didn't put no inflatables, no nothing, man. Like I was like, nah, this is crazy. I don't want to do nothing for Christmas this year.
Two different
It's too
jobs, going through
fast.
crazy house process, house stuff, kid stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that can definitely elongate the year for sure. I feel that.
But I think it's not, and it might not just have to do with age, but it's just like the
Mhm.
cities you're in, man. Like busy lifestyle here in Florida. You got to drive everywhere. You got to like, no, I don't know, man. I don't know. Orlando definitely has grown into a really fast pace, busy city, man.
It's funny you mentioned that because my sister's actually right now. My youngest sister Hannah is actually out there in Colorado right now on her. She's on vacation, and she's sending me pictures and stuff of like wildlife and like the canyons and like the mountains and everything.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I wonder like what it is to live there, to be in the middle of all that, and to wake up to that where it's not busy life. Like, do you feel anxious because you're so used to busy life that you're like, I can't just stand out here in this nature and absorb all this in? I got a lot of things to do. Like, are you primed in your mind because you have such a busyness repertoire
Bro,
baked
when
in? You know what I mean?
I went to do two different states. I went to Maine and I've been to Tennessee. And these are more like northerny, you know what I'm saying, states or have more mountains, more wildlife. And one thing I remember was like the people are not in a rush. The people driving to the grocery store are going like 20, 30 miles an hour. Like young people. It's not like because they're old. It's just regular people who just not live in the rush. Where in Orlando, if you're not going 90 to wherever you're going slow, like, or at least
Right.
70. Like, move
That's
out
so
the
true.
way. Like, we even driving is fast out here. Like, I don't know, it's because everything's far away or what, but
Nah, I feel
Mel
that.
said come to Wedgefield. There's some wildlife out there for sure.
Unless social media might make time slow down. That's
Yep,
true.
less
That's
social
it.
media.
New Year's goal right there. Less social media. Put a limit
like
on
that
it.
one.
Delete it. Replace it with the word.
Pop said he's been to Maine too. Yeah, Maine's a beautiful state, man.
Yeah.
We
Amen.
went out there to do like a snow trip, skiing and snowboarding and more of that.
Amen.
A
All
lot
right,
of
guys.
mountains.
Y'all ready?
Is that time already?
It's 8:15. We're going to do a 5-minute countdown. The counter has started. Christmas trees in the chat for this next giveaway. I am going to explain this one right here. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is C.S. Lewis, another C.S. Lewis. Before it was Mere Christianity, and now this is the Screw Tape Letters. This one's very interesting, y'all. This is written from the perspective of a uncle or senior demon speaking to his nephew demon about how to break down, and many tactics on how to break down the human, and the stuff that they say and how well this is written is absolutely phenomenal. It's definitely of course it's not factual or anything like that. It's not history, nothing like that, but it's just a very interesting take on what demons could be communicating to each other about breaking down the Christian, y'all. And this is very interesting. You want to read this one? This one is just, it's just so interesting to me. Like it's such a different take on a book. I'm gonna go ahead and read the back here. It says, a masterpiece of satire on hell's latest novelties and heaven's unanswerable answer. Apparently, this Oxford Don and Cambridge professor is going to be around for a long time. He calls himself a dinosaur, but he seems to speak to the people where they are. That's from the Washington Post. But
again, yep. So this book is the perspective of, I guess, demons who are plotting against a human or a Christian.
Yeah. They're trying to break down all these different tactics on how to break them down, and all the, different ways. And he's coaching the young demon. He's coaching him on how to break down his assigned human. It's crazy. Very good, interesting read.
So if you want to win this one, put a Christmas tree in the chat. We got David, Ishmael, Saved by Grace, Ray, Mel, Esther, all put Christmas trees in. We got them on there again. If you want to enter, put a Christmas tree in the chat. And we will get you in there for sure.
I know there's more people on the stream. If you can't put an emoji, you can type it.
Yeah, if you don't know how to do emojis, type Christmas tree.
Very good book.
Ishmael, your Christmas tree doesn't have ornaments. I don't know if that counts. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Again, a reminder, some of the 3D printed things, bookmarks that are going to go in this next thing.
That goes along with the book?
With the book, yeah. Everybody gets their own set.
They get an ornament, a keychain, a bookmark. Oh, that's fire. I didn't realize.
Yeah. They all get a set of these.
Oh, that's dope. All right. We got
a couple
Judith
more
in there.
Again, we need a Christmas tree or your name will not be put on the wheel. We got 2 minutes left, y'all. 2 minutes left.
So far, I put Jalen in from earlier. I know he was here, so
okay.
I'm going to keep him in the wheel. David, Ishmael, Ray, Judith, Rosie, Mel, Esther, Saved by Grace, Jolanda.
Oh, Dave is here?
Yep. Shout out Dave.
I made it in time for the giveaway. This is a 2 out of 3 giveaway. Joe Bernardo. Look at that. He wants to read this book. He's here. Jalen's in there. There you go. All right. Pops is in there. Got some interest on the book. Good luck, y'all. This is good. Just roughly another minute. See who else puts a Christmas tree. Again, Christmas tree in the chat. We'll get you into the wheel. We will spin the wheel live. And we will see who takes this one home.
This is a big wheel. We got a lot of names on here.
Let's go. I'm excited.
Let's go.
Very good.
Uh-oh. Let me see what happened.
First winner was Jess. Jessica was the first winner of Mere Christianity. Jess got this one, y'all.
Was she supposed to enter? I'm thinking about it after. Like, oh
yeah,
man.
yeah. She's supposed to, for sure.
All right.
Oh.
If not, we're gonna have to give her book away too.
See, it makes sense for my wife not to enter because all the audiobooks are a connected account, and I have all these audio versions.
Ishmael said it's not fair. Sorry.
It's not fair. No.
Jess, you got to give your book away. Double book.
We hope you guys enjoy this giveaway. We get 10 seconds coming up. I'm going to do the countdown.
Let me put
Last call. Christmas tree in the chat. Last call. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. Oh, Gianna's in there. Gianna's in there?
Yep. I got Gianna from earlier. I was gonna keep her anyway. All good. Let's see. Gianna's in there. Joe. We got Joe. Yep. Jalen. He's good. Pops. I just put him on the Pops.
Good luck, guys. Good luck. We're just verifying the names.
Hold on. Do we take Ishmael's name off? He put some kind of goat dragon. I don't know what that is, Ish. Is that the demon in the book? What is that? Hold up. No,
I think that's supposed to be a reindeer, but
a blue reindeer. Okay. All right, we ready?
All right, y'all. Good luck. He's gonna spin the wheel. Here we go. Who's the winner?
Let's go. Pew.
And the winner is
Jalen. Wow, that was like right on the line, dude.
That's wild.
Look at that.
Congrats, Jalen, bro.
Crazy.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm glad that the wheel chooses like where it landed, and I didn't have to like try to decide, because that's crazy.
To that. Jalen is our winner of the Screw Tape letters.
The keychain, the bookmark.
Yes.
What else? The ornament.
Congrats, my friend.
Dope.
That's my nephew, Jalen. Shout out to Jalen, man. Jalen's currently watching y'all from hospital bedside. It's interesting that the wheel picked him. I just asked all the family here to send all the prayers you can Jalen's way. He's battling something, but man, another one that's in good spirits, man.
We praying for you. We love you, dude.
He's in good spirits with what he's going through right now.
He's in the hospital right now?
Yeah, he's watching from the hospital side right now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, no answers on what's going on, but he's stable. He's good. He's joining the stream. He's with us.
Rosie said that he really wanted it.
Amen.
It was meant to be. Let's go. God knew.
That's crazy, Jay. That's awesome,
That's
bro.
dope. That's really dope.
That's awesome, bro.
I'm glad he got that.
Very good.
Amen.
All right, y'all. Well, we got one more giveaway for those of you who haven't won. We hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Last one up, just a little preview. We're going to be giving out this book. This is the biggest of all the books. Very comprehensive. This is called The Case for Christ by Lee Strobel. There is right here. There is a movie on it. You probably have watched it. The book is way more detailed, y'all. It's just incredible detail. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed that one. That's one I'm definitely going to listen to again because I do have the audiobook. It's so good. So that one, I think the stream will go a little longer today, P, if we can, just to give adequate time.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Well, that'll be the conclusion of the stream, and that is going to be around 9:30, and we'll do the same as what we just did. So
Cool.
All right, y'all.
I wonder how David felt. I bet you David thought he won it. David said yes.
He was jumping. He was jumping. The wheel is funny like that.
The wheel is vicious.
It makes you think, right? It makes you think.
Yeah, that's dope. It was meant to be.
That's
super
awesome.
Happy for Jalen.
That's awesome.
Let's go. And are we just doing the last one? Is just gonna be that last book? Yeah.
They get the set of 3D ornaments as well.
Okay, cool.
And the bookmarks, and then the last book. Correct. Yep.
Fire.
Yep.
Amen, man.
Unless unless they want all my failed prints. They're like half print failed prints because sometimes my prints fail. I'll throw all that in the box too.
Maybe you could just do like a few like keychains, maybe like two or three keychains at the end.
I will make this interesting since the season's over. We'll throw him in there. I mentioned him before.
Oh
Let
yeah,
me
that's
see.
dope. Who wants a Christmas hat?
There you go. This will be an exclusive. There you go.
For the last one.
For the last one. Yeah.
Okay.
Little
Cool.
Christmas hat you can put on somewhere,
Look, Rosie and Gianna, they want ornaments. So maybe we could throw in a couple ornament spins too, if you want to just print those out. I don't know how
Ornament
you feel about
spins.
that. After,
Okay.
like 1 or 2,
Do I have extra ornaments? I can print them, but I thought I had more.
keychains or something.
I'll take it. Yeah. Yeah, we do have so there's 3 keychains I printed. I want to work on getting the key. So these keychains, just heads up, you guys, when you get them, if they break, I'm sorry. The material I use is PLA. So they are strength, but like if you sit on this, it's possible that it can break. But there's a material that I'm yet to venture into. It's called TPU, being a geek on here, but that has a flexibility to it. Only issue with that is it's toxic. I don't really like printing with more of the toxic materials, but
Okay.
we'll see.
See, Rosie's wanting a keychain. Ishmael says he loves giveaways. So yeah. So if we could throw in a few of the spins for just the keychains, I think that'll be dope.
Oh, we want some keychain action. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do the bonus round keychains.
Yeah, a couple bonus, maybe 1 or 2,
Keychain and ornaments. Yeah, I have plenty of
That
material.
way we have like 5 winners.
Yeah, true.
Something like
I
that.
at least wanted to do the books.
Yeah,
you guys like the books?
The big ones.
Maybe the next time we'll do books too, but maybe P needs to read 3 books and then he brings a 3 books on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I got books already, yeah. We could definitely throw up in there.
To promote the merch. Yeah, we're working on the merch, It's all of this has been very fun, by the way, man. Like this whole stream, having you guys on here has been amazing. All the whole merch, everything that comes with this realm and being inside this realm, as long as God blesses this stream and he continues to do what he's doing with it, there's plenty of giveaways, y'all. This is absolutely a love language of ours, I'm sure.
Esther says she loves books. Mel, Jessica. So yeah, the books are definitely the big prize.
Yeah, very good. Man, I'm excited for Jay. That was great.
Yeah, that was fun. Cool.
So what else? We got until, let's see, got a little bit of time. Anything else you want to bring, man? Anything else? I think at 9:20 we'll do it again.
I'm excited for New Year's, like I said. We kind of covered that a little bit. The books are fire. Like chat is talking about. Screw Tape Letters is definitely one I want to probably read too this year. So I might put that on my list. I mean, Yolanda said she was cheering for Jalen. So everybody is happy for that. That's dope.
That's awesome. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, I will say there's this point. I don't want to spoil anything. There's this point inside of the Screw Tape Letters, right? In which I guess they're speaking over they're speaking over a virgin. And the demons were so angry about, like, they were saying like, oh, look at her. She thinks she's just the greatest thing, with her purity and all of a sudden, like they were just going in on her. That like how angry her purity made them, bro. It's so interesting, the book, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's interesting, man, because I feel like there's so many things in this world that try to distract from living a holy life. And when people are trying to walk that walk and live holy, there's this vibe that people almost don't like it because it's like, oh, you're trying to be better than us or something like that, I guess is the language that comes across. And I wish I knew the actual terminology, psychology behind it. Right. But this is one of the reasons that Christ was crucified, because it's like, yo, he's pure, he's holy, he hasn't done nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And he's out here talking like he's like God, talking about he is God. So obviously that's gonna have people turn on you, even though he's done nothing wrong. You know what I mean? He's healing people, he's doing literal miracles before the crowd's eyes, and it's the very crowd that saw the miracles who still are chanting, crucify him. And they let the murderer go, Barabbas, right? Even though they've seen him do all these miracles, even though they've been witnessing the feeding of thousands, the the leprosy's healed, the blind man seeing. So it's like sometimes we say, and I think we've mentioned this before, where it's like, oh, if we could just see a miracle from God, it'll be easier to believe. But it's like that's actually worse because your condemnation is going to be greater for that, because it's just the sinful nature that turns us away from God. And so when we see people trying to live that life, or even ourselves, our own battles, it's like the world. That's one of the worst thing about social media, is that it's like a window into like having envy and jealousy of so many other people's lifestyles, so many people's happiness, where everybody's putting their best side or their best, you know what I'm saying, front on social media. They're not showing what's really going on. And they could distract us or make us feel bad about what's happening in our life. Or just keep us entertained versus like just being in a humble life and a normal life where we're at here, where God has us. It's like, you know, so many things could distract us and take us away from doing good. And it could take a lot of energy to fight the flesh, because your flesh doesn't want to do that. At the end of the day, your body wants to indulge in the sin. Your body wants to indulge in laziness. Your body doesn't want to strive for those things. And the spirit is fighting. It's a battle. And I always have to remind myself, this is what battling looks like. This is what battling feels like. It's not easy. And it's so easy to just get tired. I'm tired. I need rest. I need a break. And when we do need rest, it's okay to rest in God and all that. And we're not going to do it perfect. And it's important to be able to come back to Christ when we do fall short and when we do. So there's always those different dynamics. But what a beautiful thing, beautiful season when you are striving and you are pushing and you continue to make progress, and you're able to look at the people who are judging you or hating you or anything like that, and just count it as a gain, count it as joy, because you're suffering for Christ's sake and not just for your own sake. So,
yeah, amen. Yeah, from what you said, man, a couple of things pop out. I think, you know, when Jesus came, like he disrupted. Imagine like if a woman in purity, right, like in the Take of the Spirit tapes, just imagine like what the spiritual realm was like when he revealed himself to be like the Son of God. How that just rocked them. Like what? Not only did it disrupt the spiritual realm, but even the physical realm with man. Just how powerful that was. You know, you mentioned the flesh. And I always found this weird paradox where like the flesh can't see beyond the grave. It's scared of its doom, its end, right? It doesn't want to see, it doesn't want to think about the end. And therefore, what's the opposite of what it's doing? It's craving so many pleasantries and pleasures. And what's crazy about this is that too much indulgence in the pleasures can lead you to the death that it's scared of. You get what I'm saying? Like it's craving so much of these pleasures and too much of bad food, too much of this alcohol, too much of these drugs, too much, even the prides that it so desperately wants, and all these things, it leads you to death, whether spiritual or physical. It's so interesting. It's so interesting.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why, you know, when we fight the flesh, man, it is impossible without the power of God to overcome those desires. We'll lose, y'all. We will lose the battle with the flesh if we try to do it within our own strength. We're going to fall. And that's why seeking the Spirit, having intimacy with Christ, having a relationship with Christ, seeking that with him is number one for the walk, for, you know, with our walk with him.
And it gets harder with social media and with all of the entertainment that's so open to us, that's so available to us. It's like, man, if I even stay quiet, my mind stays quiet for 10, 15 minutes, like I don't know what to do myself. I have to put a video on. I have to find some kind of noise to have my mind numb to just being in normal life. Man, that's not good. That's not healthy. Like, I think the science behind it and what they're studying is like, we're still so young in this that we don't even know the ramifications that's going to come, you know, for future generations, for humanity, for all of that, where it's like, we don't know how to just be bored. We don't know how to just be in peace. We don't know how to be humble. It's like
Have you been
crazy.
do you find yourself angry? Do you get angry when you catch yourself like in that wave?
What do
Like
you mean? Elaborate.
you just like consuming so much content? You ever catch yourself and get angry?
I find myself when I'm under stress, right? You have pressure in life and things and all this stuff where it's like it's hard for me to not try to find something to
Quiet that noise.
do to quiet that noise. It's hard to just sit in it. Where
Yeah.
that and I don't know if it's angry, but I am just like asking God and praying, God, like teach me how to stay in it longer. Teach me how to not run away from it. Teach me how to think through it, find solutions for it while I'm in it, pray through it, trust God in it more versus like, oh, let me just find something that I don't have to think about this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think praying through it and just trusting God in it more is something that it's so simple when you hear it and it's like, of course, that's what we got to do. But when it's something that's so hard or something that's so stressful in your life, that's like it's really big in your life, that's when it becomes difficult. I feel like when it's other things that it's like normal, it's whatever. It's like, oh, well, I could do without it. Yeah, I could pray to God through it. I could, you know what I'm saying? But when
Mhm.
it's something that's major, that the stress level is like through the roof, where it's like your anxiety is high, that's when it gets like the hardest because it's like even while you're praying through it, you're like you feel your anxiety, you're having a hard time breathing, whatever that may be. You know what I mean? It's like, well, I just
Yeah.
gotta get my mind off of it, and it's kind of
Yeah.
like I gotta learn how to sit in those more difficult moments through
Mm.
it. So yeah,
Yeah.
at least for me, that's what I've been trying to do more and
No,
more.
that's powerful, man. It's interesting to hear you say it like that because I don't know what it's like, for drug addicts, but I would imagine trying to take the edge off the rough nature of life, the suffering element of life. Like
It's a
I
big
would
part of it, yeah.
I would feel like that's kind of like why they dip into it so aggressively. And
Right.
and the way you explain like this consumption of social media, I agree. Like it does do that for me as well. Like
It's a drug. It is
for
a
me,
drug. Social
but for
media.
me more so is gaming. I'll be 100% honest. Like it'll capture my mind and everything that I got to worry about and everything that's on, all the loud noise. I'm like, yeah, I'm locked in. And I found myself throughout the years doing that, kind of using that as an escapism. But I will say this, and I don't know if chat feels the same, or if anybody feels the same like me. Like when it comes to something having a hold on you, I naturally feel insanely frustrated with anything that has a hold on me. And so this whole gaming thing or social media thing or XYZ thing, it frustrates me so much that that's why I dislike it and I tend to start to hate it. I'm like, man, I don't like anything having this type of hold on me. And so it calls me to go toe to toe with it and really start fighting it and wrestling with it and trying to detach from it as aggressive as it has this pull to me, this allure that it has on my heart. And I think that's healthy. I think that in a lot of times it's a spiritual battle. And again, I think I have never conquered anything outside of wrestling these things without the Spirit of God. I've never been successful without the Spirit of God, to be honest. Like I've always failed to it. But when I gave it to God, when I asked God for the strength, things have changed. Disciplines has happened. So if anybody's having like that and type of wrestle with it, like, yeah, y'all, give it to
Ima-
God, lean on God. Mhm.
Imagine the day. So Ray said TikTok gave me anxiety, so I had to delete it. Like, yo,
Ooh.
just think about 20 years ago, right? Where we had no social media. We
Right.
had no cell phones 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Like, how different was life, man? Different time, man. I wish we could kind of go back to that, get the benefits and the positives from the advancements that we've made, but also kind of get away from the stuff that's really not benefiting us at all.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, man.
Nah, for sure. Nah. Melissa said life was better. Psh, ain't that the truth?
Great. Even like, so my boys just got phones for the first time for Christmas.
How you feel about that? I was gonna ask you about
That's
that.
the thing. So it was weird because like the first day, the second day, because like my son Aiden, they're older. They never really even asked for phones like that.
Yeah.
But I remember the second day, the next day after Christmas, and I see them both just I'm like, oh, did I make a mistake? Like, I've never had this. And there they are in front of the screen. The screen slayer, whatever the thing is from Incredibles.
I don't know if they're listening to the stream, but I will say to wrestle that, because there's no way to hand them a phone and not have them approach that wrestle. They're gonna come to it. It's being cognizant of it. I think I never had that. I mean, we were raised kind of like in the birth of social media and the birth of smartphones, right? So we were raised with it. But when you're given a phone now we know some of the ramifications of what it's doing to the young minds, to the kids and stuff like that. Now we at least can step into it with caution, right?
Mm-hmm,
Absolute caution. And timers, if they're just timers, bro, I don't know. I mentioned timers. I think timers are less useful for me now, but they are still convicting. As I mentioned this before, but like when you're a young kid and you have a phone for the first time, like, and you really want to be disciplined with it and not let it consume you, you got to start those practices early.
And I think as a dad too, I'm going to set certain limitations in time, how much time they're spending on the phone and all that, of course, but they still have to learn how to do that on their own, as they continue to become adult. Rutu says the giveaway over. We have one more giveaway coming up at the end here, so stay tuned. We could definitely got a few more things to give away. What were you laughing at?
Say by Grace says, yeah, except worthy conversation on Sundays.
Because she said, New Year's resolution, less YouTube podcasts, social media, more God, except for worthy conversation Sunday. I love it. That's cool. Yeah, we have one more giveaway, Rutu, so just hang on, Rutu Ja.
I will say this. I don't know how you feel about this, family, but I will say I have gone through a lot of waves with social media, and I think the best thing that I did was not follow family and friends. I know that sounds horrible. I'm not. It's not that I'm not trying to follow you guys. For me, social media ends up becoming this thing of a news outlet, a spiritual feed, right? So I tried to cater my reels to be edification, glorification, that type of deal. And I don't want it to be more about what other people are doing. So I personally don't follow people. This is just me. This is a personal thing. I don't follow people. I can follow you, but not have you on my feed, if that makes sense. It just, for me, I don't want to get captivated by what everybody else is doing. And I don't post as much either. So I kind of use it more for, the tool that it is rather than the social element for it. But I don't know if that's something maybe the youngins could kind of like avoid, but maybe they want to take part.
Well, I don't know. I think what Jess was saying too here in the chat is I don't think they're having socials. So they might use it for like YouTube or things like that.
Yeah.
But still the internet, still out there, still they'll find a way to consume their time on that device. So I'm gonna definitely figure out how to minimize that time to where it's not consuming them so much. So
I don't know how to say this name, but Rutu, we'll just say like is a giveaway international.
Where you at internationally? We could maybe make something work. I don't know. We'd have to see. Rutu.
We international, baby.
Internationally known on the microphone.
Yeah.
Let us know where you're at.
Yeah, it's interesting, man.
Because then I could try to look up something as well.
But I know tech is definitely making a shift. This is a little bit off topic. I don't know if some people have been following this or not. This is more on the very techie side. I've been building computers since I was younger than Peace Kids, younger than my son. I've just been building computers. So I've been keeping in the loop of how tech is moving. And something interesting as of late, there's RAM. I know some of you are familiar with that terminology, RAM. There's RAM inside phones, laptops, and things like that. So when you go build a computer, you need RAM, 16 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes, XYZ. So some of the major big corporations that create RAM, especially for the consumer and so the people who are building PCs at home or whatever, they have shifted all their production and stopped producing RAM chips for these computers. And so because of that, what was remained in stock skyrocketed. Maybe like $140 for 2 sticks of what you needed. Now is like $900, something crazy because of the stopped production. Now, what's happening is that the growth of AI has taken the major corporations' attention, and they shifted all production towards this growth and this boom of AI. Very interesting, something to pay attention, because these bigger corporations, they're the ones that are going to feed and help explode this boom to this whole AI movement. That's with RAM. Okay, that's just a specific component of what is inside of a computer. Also, there's NVIDIA. I don't know if you heard that name go around. NVIDIA is the big people who create graphics cards. And those are the ones that put what you see on display, what plays your games, video editing, graphic editing, all those things. They've also sliced 50% production for video cards to do the same thing. So there's an interesting shift in the tech realm that is pushing aggressively towards AI development. Why do I mention this? Me and P have been very vocal about AI. The dangers of it, the good things of it, the bad, the ugly. I think we're seeing a major shift. People say that there's an AI bubble and it's going to pop. I don't know about all that. I think they're diving deeper into this. They're creating compounds to produce more AI, and whatever these AI technologies kind of send people towards, or what it's going to do to change the foundation of how everyday life is going to work. When it comes to revelation, y'all, there has to be a system in place for major control. There's talks of digital IDs already in the works. Not to get too conspiracied out, but we do pay attention to these things. And so with that being said, got the Fox News AI bubble, look at that. With everything said, I do think that is something to pay attention as we're walking into this next chapter in humanity, I think, of how technology is going to be changing a lot of things for us.
That's crazy, right? That's a crazy thought, because basically every time somebody's typing into ChatGPT or whatever, it's costing that company for that machine to respond, to have the resources, the electricity, all that to talk back to all these millions of users all around the world. And so all the resources are starting to funnel to these AIs, which is crazy to think about, because it's like, man, what about the humans? It's like, who cares? Whoever's going to be the top companies, whoever the big players are in that realm, I wonder how that's going to look 10 years from now. That's interesting.
No, not a Christian movie, but I will mention, if you like this kind of like conspiracy theory stuff, Minority
But that's not
Report.
conspiracy.
No, I know.
The AI
but like,
bubble
what I mean is
that's just real.
That's happening. Yeah.
Right.
Now, what I mean is like, kind of like where tech is taking us, I guess. If you guys watch Minority Report with Tom Cruise, that is actually an eerie movie now. If you were to go back and watch that today, I guarantee you it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable, because it's a very old movie, y'all. But there's some things in there raise your eyebrows.
It's a joke, because I always try to watch that movie, but I'm always like falling asleep on it because I've started it so many times.
Yeah.
So I know the beginning. I've seen parts of the middle, but I've never been like sat through the whole thing. And because of that, it's like spoiled for me. So it's like hard for me to get into. But maybe I gotta try again. My wife's always like, try to watch it. I'm like,
I'm a chronic movie rewatcher. I don't know if people are
I like that. Yeah. I watch a lot of movies over and over. My wife's not like that so much, but I guess it depends.
Yeah, it has to be like those timeless movies, though. I was talking to my good buddies, man, my lifelong friends, and they were talking about Matrix, and they were like, "Oh, maybe I need to watch that again." I'm like, "Bro, I've watched the Matrix like 10 plus times, and sat and enjoyed it 10 plus times."
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I do that often with some real good movies. Old ones, at least. Like Back to the Future is one of my buddies' pick. He said I could watch that anytime. Back to the Future. Ninja Turtles is ours. I know that's one of yours.
Yep.
Love the old school.
I watch a lot of the same movies. 310 to Yuma is one of my favorite movies.
That's a good
Cowboy
one too.
movies I just put on.
Yeah.
I watch that Moneyball is the one that just like talking. My wife hates.
All right, chat.
But I
need some suggestions. Let's get some suggestions.
Moneyball,
what are some
put on?
So Moneyball. Yeah. What is the other one? To Yuma? I haven't even. I think
310 to Yuma. You never seen that movie?
I've seen it.
It's a cowboy movie.
I haven't rewatched it.
It's with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
And Russell Crowe.
Good. That's good. All right, good.
Yeah,
Top Gun Maverick. Many.
Top
Okay.
Gun Maverick.
I don't even think
So
that's
good.
a new
I love
one,
all
right?
the Top Guns. Top Gun Maverick's the new one.
Oh,
The
I
first
haven't
one I
watched
used to
that.
be
I
able to watch.
forgot about that one, bro. I
You
gotta
haven't
watch
watched
that one.
it?
No.
It's your
Okay,
New
okay,
Year's
okay.
resolution
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm interested
Mel said
in
she
what
watched Minority
yeah.
Report in the theater.
Oh wow. That's awesome. That's classic.
I'm not gonna say what else she said because that's just no. I'm not going to fall for that.
How about any
We
of the other
watched it
ladies
100
on
times.
here? Any what movies
Jess
do the ladies
watches-
watch all the time?
Jess watches Harry Potter all the time. She can watch
Okay.
that.
I
She could
actually
watch-
binge watched all those. I
She
did.
can watch Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
That's one of her
Okay.
favorite movies. Yeah.
Marvel movies, Harry Potter,
Wars. We
Star
watch New
Wars.
Hope all the time. I love that. It's one of my favorites.
If
New Hope.
Jalen's still on Star Wars, he's such a guru of Star Wars, bro.
Yeah,
like
fire.
he knows the canon, the outside stories. He connects all the dots. I do love Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars is good. I get on these kind of like fits, like if I want to go back and watch Lord of the Rings. I don't know if anybody's a Lord of the Rings fan. I might really be geeking out here.
Nah, I'm Lord of the Rings for sure.
Okay. I would put on the first one, and then all of a sudden, I got to watch all of them. And they're
Got to,
long
yeah.
movies, bro. They're
Have you seen the
so
show
long.
though?
The show is good too. Yes.
On
I haven't caught
Amazon?
up. I haven't caught up on the recent. I don't know if there's
Yeah, there was two seasons that came out. Both
Okay.
fire.
the second season. I haven't watched, but you have to watch all of them, bro. Star Wars, the same thing.
Yeah.
You got to watch all of them. All these trilogies and stuff.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings
dope.
is good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to
man.
say there's I don't know if I heard this, but I want to say there's Christian elements inside of Lord of the Rings. If I'm not mistaken.
I'm sure there is.
Oh, shout out to Jalen, bro. My nephew Jalen used to have this VHS tape of The Lion King. And let me tell you something. My man carried that with him everywhere.
That's a kid.
I
yeah,
have watched The Lion King. I know every word,
Me
every
too, bro. But that was just
song.
me as a kid.
You enjoyed it, right? And
Of
that's
course.
a
That's
lot
my
of
movie.
Christian elements, foundations in there, bro. So many,
Yeah.
bro. You can pick
Yeah.
that apart. We can even do a stream on breaking down that movie. Lion King's incredible. I've seen it way too many times. That's my movie. Which one are they talking about here? Lord of the Rings.
Can't make it to Lord of the Rings. They said always fall asleep. Just said
Yeah.
that's Mel in every movie. That's funny.
Yo,
That's cool.
there's some good movies out there, man.
I like
yeah,
to
back-
watch the show that I like to watch now that I'll watch on repeat is The Bear. I don't know if you ever heard of that show.
You
The
watched it on
Bear.
repeat?
I
Bro,
can watch it as just
you have an
entertainment.
addiction. You have an addiction to
The
anxiety,
stress.
bro.
Yeah. There's something about their anxiety that just
There
calms
is-
my anxiety.
there
Oh,
is
it's not
no
that
way.
bad.
No way I'm rewatching
I like
that, bro.
The Bear. But the reason I watch those kind of shows because I think they're newer. So just the way it's filmed, the like
Cinematography.
artistry, I'm enjoying all of that. I'm not just watching the show on the surface, the acting.
I can
It's
get
not
behind
just
that.
the story, but the storyline's like fire because there hasn't really been a show to nail the anxiety and the chaos like they do. So
Yeah.
that's a different kind of. So I'll just watch. I've seen that first season, second season, maybe
Incredible.
like 6-7 times already, and I'll still just like I don't have nothing to watch. Let me just put The Bear back on. It's one of my favorite shows all time for sure.
A lot of anxiety, but in cinematography, hands down, insane. Pirates of the Caribbean, those are good.
Yep, that's my movie.
Those are good for sure.
Yep, I
Um,
love Pirates of the Caribbean.
probably unpopular, in the Christian space, but back in the days, for some reason, Bronx Tale was one that I would always watch.
Ishmael says he sleeps through movies. Bronx Tales, yeah, I still like Bronx Tale for sure.
You know,
It's
the
more
old monster
violent. I wouldn't put my
movies.
kids on those kind of
No,
movies
no,
now.
no.
But yeah, it's funny how we grew up in the more
Mm-hmm.
in the 90s, 2000s about gangster movies. And
They don't make them like
violence.
that no more. They don't.
Probably for a good reason.
Yeah,
but
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
It'd be insanely violent now.
Yeah, who knows?
Bronx Tale, yeah. Carlito's Way.
Carlito.
Yeah.
I have no legs, man. I have no joints.
I'm in
You know what I'm talking about?
diapers. I'm
Yeah,
in
I'm in
diapers.
diapers.
Yeah, that was a good
I
one.
used to love that line, bro. He's actually, who is he?
Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
That guy who says that.
John
He's actually a
Leguizamo.
good actor.
Any Nolan movie, which by the way, Nolan's coming out with
Fire.
another one.
Yeah.
The Odyssey, right? That looks incredible. I'm excited about that one.
Which one? The Odyssey?
The Odyssey.
I
I
think
believe
I-
that's a Nolan film. Interstellar is amazing. Yeah. Those are some you can just always watch. Oh, actually, you know one that was really good with Shutter Island. with Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know why. I always watched that movie a couple times. It's a little crazy.
Shutter Island, yeah, that was a little bit more dark.
Yeah. There's a psychology in that one.
So the guy who says I'm in diapers in Carlitos' way is actually the guy
Aragorn.
from Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Aragorn, yeah.
He's like the hero and all that.
Great actor. Oh, he did that one.
I love when I see
super
actors who have that range that can act
that's
all
crazy.
the different characters.
I don't know how they do it, dude. I don't know how they do it.
One of my favorite is Christopher Waltz. I think that's his name, right? Christoph Waltz or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know him.
You know him for sure if you see him.
I'm so bad with names, bro. Faces, I'm good with.
The guy from, have you ever seen Inglourious Bastards?
Yes.
He interviews the people. He's like, oh, Shoshana. You know what I'm talking about? He has a very distinct voice.
I'm going to look this up.
Christoph Waltz.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Good actor, man, for sure. Saving Private Ryan is one of my favorites. I've seen Saving Private Ryan before, but that's one I could watch like once, maybe. But it's a great
Some of those war movies are insane too.
They take long. Yeah.
I think Fury is one of my favorites to date. Shia LaBeouf is one of my favorite. Crazy as he is, he's one of my favorite actors.
I like Shia. I like the Transformers 1 with him.
Incredible.
Yeah, Transformers 1.
It's method acting. It's actually kind of like the most elite acting you can do, apparently.
Did you find them?
No. I actually wanted to show.
Said shows on repeat. The Office. I love The Office. Parks and Rec.
The Office I watch every day.
Gilmore Girls. Yuck.
So good.
New Girl. Pearl Harbor.
Real quick before this, Pearl Harbor so good, bro. I used to watch. I had that on VHS. That's a good one. Very good one.
Breaking Bad. That's a tough one.
Breaking Bad is just timeless. That's
so good, timeless. But that's a tough one.
Real quick, y'all. I wanted to hold on 1 second here. I wanted to play this one. This is the auction.
40. Anybody up from 40? What? Very good.
Here we go. Number 4. This may perk you up.
That's how it feels.
Okay, yeah, $30.
You may not want to share it.
I got a 20 on this.
I'll do 30.
41.
65. 65. $80. Oh, come on, bro.
That's funny.
You saw the dumbbells, yeah. That's hilarious.
Oh, that's cool. Can you buy more than one gift then, or no?
So because we wanted everybody to get one gift, we limited them to 2.
Oh, dope though. You can still get 2. That's interesting.
Yeah. Pretty good.
That's cool.
Yeah, fun time. It was a great idea. All right, it is 8:58. Still got a little bit of time.
This guy, look, I'm gonna put him up real quick.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. Yeah. Okay.
Phenomenal.
He's done some other stuff too, right?
Yeah. A bunch of stuff for sure.
Yeah. He's good. Yo, so to go method acting. You know what method acting is?
Yeah, where you stay in character.
Yeah, like this is probably the most elite type of acting. These people are like always in character as long as they're filming for the movie. Like they don't ever come away from it. And what you hear from other traditional actors who learn their lines and stuff like that, like they're the hardest to work with, these method actors, because they're responding to you in such a natural type of way that, there's an unpredictability to it. And so the actors who know their lines, they have issues with these type of people. And it's hard to work around that skill.
Right.
But it is the most elite level acting. I think Andrew Garfield is another one. Shia LaBeouf. Who else? There's a couple other ones out there. Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal. He's probably like the king of it, honestly. Jake Gyllenhaal is a big method actor.
That's cool. Interesting.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, what about the actors who could just act that good without being a character the whole time?
Right.
Who could turn it on and off? That's crazy.
Actually, I would say that The Office and those, they're kind of doing a type of, what's that called? Improv,
yeah.
There's a method to that. There's
Oh, yeah,
there's
for
a
sure.
methodology to that, and you can know your lines and all that, but like you're still kind of like
How do you get
improvising
off of
lines
the
and stuff.
lines and still do it so good for
Right.
it to like be a banger? For it to like, you know what I
Crazy.
mean? Yeah.
Crazy. I do think that I think of the show The Chosen. I think I'm like, man, those guys do an incredible job. I know that's scripted, but they do an insane job there. Friends was good. Friends I always thought was interesting because they would perform that on stage. You had the live audience in there.
Live audience, yeah. But it's interesting because live audience, you still could do retakes and things like that.
Yeah.
Just like live or whatever.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, The Chosen is fire for sure.
I think my wife watches an something elementary.
Abbott Elementary.
That's it.
I've seen a few episodes. It's not
She
bad.
likes that. She really likes that
cool.
show.
It's cool.
It's a good one. Yeah, y'all. Absolutely. We're coming up on that next giveaway. We got a couple minutes though. Just a reminder, this is what we're giving away right here. The Case for Christ.
The Last Kingdom. I think I seen that one. I don't think we finished it. But it's definitely a good one too.
Yeah. Braveheart was wild too back then. I don't know why I kept watching
the
Braveheart.
movie?
Yeah.
The Patriot. That's a movie I could rewatch. Have you seen The Patriot?
Enemy at the Gates.
Enemy at the Gates.
She's already putting that.
Yeah. She put the tree. As soon as you put the book, Eunice was in there with the trees. I like it.
You remember Enemy at the Gates with Jude Law with the snipers?
Nah. I've heard of it though.
Bro, that's a movie you can watch today. It's a sniper movie, bro. You know me. Like that was like my weapon of choice when I was playing the games, but it's incredible. Yeah. The whole sniping battle between two like elite snipers. Very good. You ever watch the Bourne movies?
I love the Bourne movies. Those are movies I could watch on repeat.
Yeah,
I just asked my wife the other day. I was like, "Oh, let's put on Bourne."
He did so good in that.
Yeah,
that dude did phenomenal in that.
Yeah, I like Matt Damon. So Matt Damon has a movie that before the Bourne, what is it called? That he plays he's like a math whiz. He's like a janitor. He's like from Boston. With Robin Williams. Robin Williams plays like the counselor. Great movie. Man.
Oh yeah,
that's one I could watch a lot.
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting. That's sometimes I put that on just. I don't know if it's because of the chaos or the drama, but I put movies like that all the time.
He was a brilliant mind. You love the scenes where he's like going at it because he's just a genius. Yeah, no, that's so good.
But just from Boston, he was like, yeah.
I'll tell you a movie, chat, that is probably not on anybody's radar for a rewatch, old school one. Let me see if y'all know this one. The Fifth Element.
Oh yeah, definitely know The Fifth Element.
The Fifth Element. That's one of my favorites.
Good Will Hunting's one of Ray's favorites, she said. That's cool. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Good movie.
You know, I haven't watched all the Mission Impossibles. It's very exhaustive.
We've watched them all a few times.
I have to watch all of those.
They're good.
Like
but
that's
it's hard.
Like for me.
So I don't know what it is with Mission Impossible, but
it's like
Mission Impossible is hard for me to remember the storyline.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like the characters or what happened the last one. It's all one big blur to me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, The Fifth Element was so good, man. It was Bruce Willis, man. God bless his soul, man. He's going through something. He didn't pass, right? I know he's having an issue with. He has a neurological thing where he can't speak anymore.
Yeah, I know he was going to. I don't think he passed though.
No, he didn't pass. Yeah,
I don't think so.
He's toughing out.
You ever watched Yellowstone?
My wife's calling me out. One thing Isaac will do is a movie marathon. Yeah, absolutely.
That's funny.
Yeah. That movie's
Have you ever
fire.
watched Yellowstone? The show?
Which one he's talking fire? Fifth Element? He's talking about Fifth Element?
I don't know. He's alive. Hold on, what happened?
Oh, Bruce Willis. I was asking if Bruce Willis was alive.
I thought she meant Jesus. I'm like, we in Easter? Resurrection. He's alive. Hallelujah.
He's for sure alive. Amen.
I forgot we were talking about Bruce. Have you ever seen Yellowstone though? Or not?
So I'm gonna call my wife out on this one because
every time I call my wife out, she's like, "You throw me under the bus." So be careful.
So many people have told me about Yellowstone. My barber, my best friends, everybody. I put it on one time. My wife heard the Cowboys accent. She said, I never watched it again.
That's funny. I love cowboy. I love westerns. So, but it's a modern one. It's
I
not
want
just
to
like
get
old
into
school western.
them.
It's a good
but-
one though, in my opinion. I think it's fire.
I will say, I am faithful to. If my wife can't get into it, it's hard for
It's
me to
hard for
find
you to-
time
yeah.
to
It's
jump
got
into
to be
another
something
show.
you both watch.
Yeah, Fifth Element's fire. Yeah, bro. Fifth Element is one of my favorite, bro. Chris Tucker, Bruce Willis, Lilu,
Chris Tucker.
Multipass. Love that movie.
Cool.
How about some Christmas movies? Did you watch any this year?
Of course. So we have a tradition where maybe like the week of Christmas or whatever, that's all we do with the kids. We'll watch Christmas movies. We usually watch the same one. One of my favorites, and then watching it this year again just always reminds me like how funny this movie is a Jingle All the Way. Turbo Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
We watched
Love
that too.
Love
yeah,
that movie, bro.
me and my son
and-
watched it. So good.
What's the other guy's name? Not
Sinbad,
Arnold.
Sinbad.
Yo, Sinbad in that movie kills me. Dude.
Yeah.
Love
You know, when
that
he did the
movie.
whole conspiracy bit, like when he was yelling in the crowd about, I'm like, bro, this guy's preaching today, bro. This
Crazy, right? Yeah.
That's such a good
Where he
movie,
goes
bro.
in where all the bad Santas are there.
Oh, I gotta
Then-
watch him soon. Okay.
You know when he comes into the warehouse with all the bad Santas?
Yes.
Oh, where he starts fighting them or whatever, and then the
Oh.
big show comes out. He's like, "I'm gonna
Yes.
deck your halls, pal." But I was dying. Like deck
It's
your halls.
so
This dude's
funny.
stupid. Yeah.
It's a
Christmas
very
Story is
good
another one
movie.
we watch.
Yeah.
Christmas Story, Home Alone 2 is one, of course. I
Yeah.
watch Home Alone 2 just for the build up
we watched
of that
it.
last scene
Yeah.
when he's getting the bricks thrown at him. Like that's my
Oh,
favorite part, dude.
so
The
good.
bricks, like that's classic.
Yo,
Can't beat
those guys, they made a timeless movie there. We watched
For
that
sure.
one. We watched Jingle All the Way. We watched The Grinch. Jim Carrey is absolutely
Yep,
one
we
of my
watched
favorite.
that one too.
I
That
love
one's a
The
great one.
Grinch.
Yeah.
Love The Grinch.
Elf is
Elf.
another one we
I
watched.
didn't watch Elf this year. I didn't watch Elf this
watched
year.
it. We
Maybe I'll
watched
still
it.
watch it.
Yeah.
I
Four
don't know.
Christmases. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I heard of Four Christmas as well. I think I watched that one. I haven't watched that one recently, but
Santa Claus is another one. We didn't watch this year, but the kids like that one, Santa Claus.
but if there was one movie that can give you a drop of Christmas spirit, which one is it?
One that we like to watch with the kids is the Nativity with so it's called the Nativity with what's his name? The guy who plays Poe Dameron. I forget his name. From Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. Oscar Isaac, I think.
Oscar Isaac. So Oscar Isaac plays Joseph in that movie. That's a
nice.
great nativity movie, man. It's so
Yeah.
good. It's my favorite one. So I'll watch that one with the kids. Remind them, what the season's about. It's about
Oh,
Jesus.
yes. For Christmas with Vince Vaughn. I know that movie. Yes. That's a good one.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a funny one. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the music of Home Alone kind of gets me in the spirit, man. In this, because with the whole New York, being in New York too,
You
like
talking about Home Alone too?
Home Alone too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
they're both
definitely
good.
gives you the feeling of back in the days.
King of Kings was a good one too, and David just mentioned that.
That's a new animated David movie, right?
Right. I don't know if is it David? So
Is
maybe
it?
I'm not.
Is that
not
a
the I'm
recent
thinking.
one?
Let me see.
Maybe I'm confusing it with the animated David story from the Bible. Yes, she's saying. Jessica's saying yes.
But no, I think that's the one. Yeah, this is the one we watched. I don't know if it was David. I think it's about Jesus.
Story told by Charles Dickens.
Yeah, it's Charles Dickens. Yeah. Story of Jesus. Yep.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, we watched it. It's pretty good, man. Fire. Oscar Isaac's in that one
What,
too.
what year that came out of?
This year, I think.
Oh, really?
I think it's
2000.
2025 April.
Oh, okay. So it is an animated
Mark
movie.
Hamill's in it. Uma Thurman. They all the voices.
Oh, so this is not the David story. This is a
It's
different
not
one,
David.
though.
Yeah. So it's like
Gotcha,
Charles
gotcha.
Dickens, whatever.
Okay.
I guess he has like an actual book in real life about Christ.
It's on Peacock. Okay. We'll
Charles
watch that one for
Dickens.
sure.
He's a novelist. Charles Dickens wrote A Christmas Carol with Oliver Twist.
Nice.
But I guess he also had that one with Christ.
I was really trying to get into the old
The Life
Grinch.
of Our Lord, the actual book.
Have you watched the original Grinch? Stole Christmas?
The original, like the Christmas one, like the cartoon one.
It was like it
Yeah, I've
came out
seen
in
it
like
before.
1960.
Of
I
course.
never watched it. My buddy's
No?
like, you gotta
Yeah.
watch it. That sounds so original. And I'm like, I put it on, bro. Like after everybody left my house, I passed out, man.
I like to
But
watch some of the old
wanna
ones, like
watch
the
it.
Rudolph, the old school Rudolph, or the old school Frosty.
Yeah. Frosty
used to
the
love those
Snowman,
as a kid.
yeah. It's crazy. Man, how time has flown. Insane.
Yeah, those are like ancient movies now. Show our kids, they're like, nah.
Yeah. We're
So I
about
guess this is the book Charles Dickens had, The Life of Our Lord, the actual book. So the story of
Claus, yeah.
Jesus. So I guess they made that into the movie.
nice.
Claus. Mike. What up, Mike? Welcome to chat. You made it just in time for the last giveaway. About to give a giveaway. Claus.
Yeah,
Which one
about
is that one?
10 minutes out for the next giveaway, yo.
Claus.
It looks like it's on
That one's
Netflix.
dope. Yeah, I think I've seen that one before too. It's a 95 on Rotten.
Yeah, that thing looks incredible. Scores are crazy on this one.
Fire.
Very good.
All right, it's 9:10. What we doing? Last giveaway?
You want to pull the names? I was going to pull names in 5 minutes.
What you mean? In 5 minutes? You want to do it in 5?
Yeah, we can do it in 5 minutes.
Okay.
And we'll call
Anything
the
else
names
you guys
at
want to talk
9:20.
about? Chat for 5 minutes.
This
Anything
is
you
the
got planned.
laid back holiday stream today. They throwing the Christmas tree already.
Mel's in.
These aren't in time windows. These are excluded.
Yeah. That's all good.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, yo. So
Old
good,
ones,
man.
Old ones.
Speaking of
Do you plan out like your year? Do people plan out? Like, how far is your year planned out? Or do you just kind of go with the flow? People have like, I don't know how organized people are. Do you have certain like bars and goals you're trying to reach throughout the year that you stay like charted? I think that'll be dope.
If there's anything that I'm planning out, would probably be the getaways with the family. I think I kind of do a lot of
That makes
foresight
sense.
on
So
that
vacations.
one. Yeah, for sure.
Planned out vacations. That makes sense.
Um,
You have any vacations coming up?
so February we'll be doing a cruise. Very good cruise.
Ooh, what cruise
And
you on?
it's a Disney cruise.
Dang, my boy, the best of the best.
Yeah,
Shout
but
out.
let me tell you something.
It's your first time on him?
I do not have it like that. Just let the chat know.
He lying. Obviously.
We were saving for a very long time.
What's it called? Is your first Disney cruise though? I imagine.
Yeah.
No.
So it's the first Disney. It's our second cruise overall. We wanted to do more cruises. It's just now that
Right.
we have our kids, it's a little bit different. But this one is kind of like very like particular.
That's dope, man. So I know, like I've told people before, I've heard Disney cruises are the best. I know people who don't have kids who still go on Disney cruises just because the experience is that great.
That's
the
awesome.
service and all like that. So you about to have a good time, man.
Yeah, wifey's right. 2 years of planning.
2 years of planning. 5.
It was one of those things where it was like we heard so much about it and we're like, all right. And that's very similar to how we attacked Italy too. Where we're like, all right, there's just certain destinations in life, man, that you just want. You gotta like if there's one thing,
that's what I think I gotta do. Me and my wife gotta do that this year. Let's start saving up for a vacation in 2 years or something like that.
For however long it takes, bro. Just pick a place, take off. Yeah, my wife's right. She's the best option for Luca. Yeah, my youngest, he'll be able to like roam free a little bit there.
How was his Christmas? Good. He was chilling.
Yeah, he was good, man. I think I don't know if my brother's on here, but the toy that kind of stole the cake was a police car light up with sirens.
Yeah.
It's fairly big. It's fairly big, and he rolls around. He loves that thing. He was playing with it all day yesterday. The second would be the one that my wife had got him, which is like this little radio player that he has the cards, and the cards are preloaded with like songs, and each card has a bunch of different songs, and he can slot it in, and it has speakers, and he can change the track, and like it's very like it has a pixel screen with many colors, and it shows each character, and he just loves it. Then we got him the headphones with it, so he's able to kind of pop the headphones on and manipulate it too. Really cool, really cool gift.
Cool, man.
My oldest got a you talking about cell phones and you worried about the cell phones. I got my son a computer, bro.
Yeah, what kind? Like a laptop?
Nah, he got a PC like me, man. He got a PC. His hasn't been set
Fire.
up yet because he doesn't have a desk, and things like that.
Right.
So it's going to be like a renovation of his room to really fit it in there. But
That's dope, though.
I'm very cautious. He wants to be a little content creator like most kids.
Right.
But it's also great for education because the power this computer can put out, he can take on a couple
Does he
different things.
play?
That he wants
Does he
to do.
play games on mouse and key?
No, I don't know if
Okay.
he will. I mean, even
Right.
now, I would imagine that he's still very controller bound, but
Okay.
he plays a lot in the VR and he wants to be able to make
Mm.
videos inside of the games he plays in the VR, which the
Dope.
VR is supremely cool. I love the VR, but so
Yeah, Jess,
little project there.
Italy's her dream. I know, Jess. We're gonna go one day.
Now I will
plan it out.
explain this.
You been to Italy?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went to Italy before we had our second son. And there's two ways you can attack this. You can do the whole itinerary thing yourself, but I would highly recommend doing a bus tour where they kind of plot, like they plan out where you're going to stay and all the places you're going to hit and all the different traveling locations. Man, that thing was great. Because even though
Yeah.
you're on the move and maybe you wanted to stay in Venice, but like you just absorb Venice real quick, do the gondolas, eat something, blah, 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 however long you stay there. But then you're on to like the fishing villages or Orvieto and Florence and you seeing the Pisa and you're on the move, bro. But by the time the trip is done, you're like, man, I got a heavy dose of Italy. I
Okay.
didn't get a small, I
Right.
got a heavy dose. And so,
Mm.
and plus you get to communicate with people from all different places of the world on these tours. It was actually really, really fun for us. It was a once in a lifetime, but it was really good.
Cool.
Really good.
Noted. I'll keep that in mind for sure.
All right, y'all. Christmas trees up. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Case
Put
for
the Christmas
Christ.
tree in the chat.
Lee Strobels. Case for Christ. This is good. This guy, I'm not reading the back of this one. This one's incredible. But he was a journalist and he chases down basically all these different intellectuals in all the Harvard universities. And he asks them a question, basically using just the journalist tactics, of how they break down stories and how they try to investigate using all the investigative things for the case of Christ to see whether or not there's enough truth for the claim that Christ was real, that he died, that he resurrected and everything.
Amen.
After. So all these different people, all these different interviews in this book. This is an insane book. Very in depth, very good.
Ishmael's in, Esther's in, Mel's in.
Go ahead and make sure that list is
Eunice,
fire.
Rosie, Ray, David.
Jay's in there. Jay, you can only win once, bro.
Jalen. Yeah.
Kind of double down.
It's all right.
But Gianna could win it.
Gianna could win it. Yeah, exactly. We'll put Gianna's name in there. Pops is in with all the trees. He really want it. He trying to win it.
Case for Christ. Again, what is also coming with this? Christmas ornament, some bookmarks, iron sharpens iron. So does one. If you read the Bible, we got some of those and the merch here.
That's dope.
And I promise
Combos keychain.
this little guy,
Oh yeah, this one gets the
hat,
extra hat.
to end it out.
Close it. And we're gonna do like 2 more keychain giveaways after.
We'll do it. We can do a couple of
Alright.
the ornaments.
All right. Ornaments, cool.
Ornaments, keychain combo. Yeah.
All right. We got a few more
Christmas
minutes. Put your trees in. Put
Let's
Christmas
see.
trees in the chat if you want to be entered in this giveaway.
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree.
Oh, and actually, since we already got an ornament, just said that the ornament
We'll give
you
that
have
one
for
away.
the-
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. We give that
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
away.
yeah. There you go. Good stuff, y'all. Good luck. All those are putting Christmas trees. All right. While we count up these Christmas trees and make sure we got to keep it fair for those who put the Christmas trees in there. you know?
Yep. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3.
Again, in order to get into this giveaway, you have to put Christmas trees in the chat. I wanted to put frogs because, that's like a staple to our channel.
We put frogs too. We accept either.
We accept frogs.
Purchase with frogs.
I imagine David would be
Oh,
the
no,
first to
whatever.
drop a frog in there. Me and P have both incredible frog stories. If you've been with us for some time,
I don't know about if mine's incredible, but it's definitely
it was
it's
incredible.
definitely
for
a
me.
story. We'll just keep it at that.
We're under 2 minutes, y'all. We're about to. there we got
Put
frogs
your
in the
Christmas
chat.
trees in the chat.
Yolanda's in
Frog.
there. Yolanda's in there, definitely.
All right.
I bet somebody was like, "Mom, hurry up, get the Christmas trees in the chat."
We got Mel.
We got frogs and Christmas trees. Let's go. Both green. Interesting.
Judith has put one like at 9/11. I'm taking that one.
Yeah.
We got Judith, Ishmael, Esther, Mel,
Yeah.
Eunice, Rosie, Ray, David,
Melissa.
Pops, Melissa, Yolanda, Yesenia. Okay, she was just typing that. Isaac says she can't win.
She owns the 3D printer.
Yeah. That's funny.
All right, we got about 40 seconds, y'all. Just waiting. Anybody else logging on, hanging out?
Countdown starting.
Yes. We got to put those Christmas trees in the chat to be on this final book giveaway. We're gonna have. I think we're gonna just use the same names here, y'all, and then we'll just delete from who wins, and we'll get a couple extra little giveaways. That'll be fun. I was talking to a buddy real quick, about 10 seconds out. He was like, I told him, I'm like, yo, join the stream. He's like, yeah, I saw you're gonna have a giveaway. He's like, what you about to give away? A car? I was like, nah, man. Like, you man, join like to find out. All right, timer is up, y'all. Timer is up. P, take it over.
All right, let's pop up the wheel.
For the winner of the Case for Christ.
Here we go.
Listrobel. Here we go.
Wow.
Good luck. And it is. Oh, man.
Yolanda shout out.
This book.
She said she was hyped. She wanted to win.
She got
one.
in there at the last second. I hope you read this book. Absolutely. That'd be great. All right. We got our last winner. So delete the name and we'll keep going on.
All right, this is for keychain, right?
We'll do a keychain ornament deal.
All right, keychain and ornament.
Oh,
Mike put cars in the chat. I don't know what that is.
I can print out a car. We can do that.
Mike, you want a car? Oh, for the car. He's trying to win the car that somebody was talking about. That's funny.
I guess for the minor, I don't mind doing the bookmarks either. So
the what?
For the minor giveaways, we can do the bookmarks too.
Bookmarks too? Okay. All right, you ready?
For all these bad boys. Go ahead. How many spins you want to give?
You tell me. You're the one who prints them. Mike, you trying to win some bookmarks, bro? Drop a Christmas tree in the chat. Put that bundle right there.
We can do 3.
3?
Let's do 3.
All right, we're gonna give away 3 more. You got 3 more chances to win, y'all. All right, we're gonna go with the first one. Ready?
Here we go for the 3 winners.
We go. Who's next? Rosie.
Rosie got a set. Excellent.
He wanted that keychain. Shout out to Rosie.
And plus, I'm gonna write these down.
Yeah, write them down, please. Or we could rewatch it if you have to. All right, we got 2 more.
2 more.
Dos más.
Very good.
Okay, Val's in. Let me put her name in.
Let's do it. We need some next time we gotta have music during these giveaways.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's our first time. We'll get better at this. All right, next one. Ready?
Good luck, guys.
Let's go.
Ray was in there. Gianna gets away
What happened?
with the money.
Ray don't have one on there?
No, he put the Christmas trees. I didn't know if he was in
it's
there.
there. Yeah,
he's
yeah,
in
he's
there.
there.
Okay.
He's
All
behind
right,
this
all
thing.
right.
All right, Gianna got a dub. He's right here behind this one.
Okay.
All right, which one was that? I already took her out? No, she's right here.
Gianna, yeah.
All right. Last but not least, one more. Who's gonna
Good
get
luck,
it?
guys. Last one. Oh,
Who is it? David. Almost Ish.
David.
I thought Ish had it. David
Now,
had the comeback. He started in the beginning, almost getting it.
I'm
and then
thinking
he
about
came
this.
back.
I'm thinking about this, y'all. I'm feeling generous. We got 2 more. Close it out.
2 more?
2 more. I
Look
think
at this
it's
guy.
2
He's
more.
like Santa Claus. All
yeah,
right.
yeah. Because I'm thinking about the space of how much I can print in one shot. I think I
Oh,
could do 2
perfect.
more.
Perfect. All right, 2 more. Here we go.
He said that was my spin. Here we go.
Ish
Good
got
luck, y'all.
robbed. Oh, Ish got robbed again. Pops.
got one.
All
I
right,
wonder.
Pops.
I wonder if Pops. Yeah. He has the ornament. I think. I want to say.
Okay,
But we'll give him
okay.
a set of the other 2. Okay.
All
Very
right.
good. Last but
One
not
more.
least, y'all. Final.
Final. Let's see. Who got it?
Ray.
Shout
Ray got
out.
a set. Let's go.
Oh.
Perfect.
Now,
right.
when are they getting all these? How does that work?
So,
Congratulations to everybody who won, first and foremost.
we're in contact with pretty much everyone that's here. So,
Yep.
just
we'll
we'll
figure out how to
coordinate it.
get-
Yeah, we'll coordinate it for sure.
Dope.
Excellent, my family. This is the conclusion. A case for Christ, Yolanda. There you go. We have a case.
I
Congrats,
had you in there
y'all.
as Val, Liz. I
that was
had to put
Lacey.
Val.
Yeah.
Promise you were in there.
All right, y'all. Well, this is the end of our stream.
Mel say Ray shout. Well, I can't talk. Mel said Ray share with me. Yeah, it's for both of you. You won too.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about being married.
The household gift. There you go.
Yeah. Fire.
Listen, family, it's been a pleasure, man, to have y'all here. We're so sorry we weren't here last Sunday. But just pray for all those. Pray for my nephew, Jay. Pray for the family of Deborah. And as we bring in this new year season, y'all, just, keep it all in prayer, man. Bring the new year in prayer. That's what I like to do.
Let's make this the best year we can. Literally.
Absolutely.
Give it our all. With Christ at the center, of course. Letting him guide it all. That's it. We love you guys. Yep. Thank you for being with us.
Yeah. Help us with our goals to get more people in here and our sub count up so we can get more fun.
Like the stream.
Yeah, like the stream, comment, share it. Follow all the social media handles. Do all that. And we thank y'all for the support, man. Really, man. This has been an actual fun year for us. Will we have another one before the year's up? No, we're in next year. We'll see you next year, right?
Yeah. We're already about 2 or 3 days out.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful and honorable thing to be able to serve y'all in this way, with this production of the stream and using these elements. We hope it's blessed y'all this year, and may we continue to do this going forward into the next year, man. And may God's hand be in it in every avenue.
Amen.
Let him take it wherever.
Amen. Ishmael said, "Can you do a special giveaway for me?"
Yeah, Ishmael
We
has
got
somebody
you, Ish.
near. He says he's right there.
It's
Yeah.
close. David owes you his. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
We got you, Ish.
We got to do a custom one for Ish.
Yeah,
He's one of my teachers, so I got to do a custom one for him.
He was here from day one.
Yeah, the day one gift. Amen.
Like it. All right, family. God bless. Love you guys. Enjoy your New Year's. Have fun.
Happy New Year's, y'all.
Yep.
Stay safe.
Take care.
We love y'all, fam. Peace.